That's a dog. They eat everything.
No, it's a goat. But
That dog's eat a lot of shit too. Dogs eat a lot of shit too.
He fucking loves carrots and apples and cucumbers.
She's a healthy dog.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Oh, you brought Jackie to this location. Actually, Jackie is here.
Oh, we haven't killed the dragons yet?
No, they convinced them and didn't kill them. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, contract was basically cause dragon looked like blue dragon. Oh shit, we need to get rid of blue dragon.
But after some rolls from persuasive Matt, they didn't have to murder them.
Mr. Persuasive.
Mr. Persuasive.
Mr. Persuasive.
Oh, yeah, everyone's there, so we can start. Unless Matt has already clicked record.
Yup.
He's already clicked, okay.
Because you said you were going to start, and then he showed up.
So yeah, we're starting. I don't have info for this shit, so we're starting. You're in the cave of the two gigantic dragons. And a Medusa and a human, as far as you know.
Nerd is just sitting on the floor, just not moving after what happened last time.
Jackie, you're with nerd. just so you know. I'll put you talking behind him. So.
My dog tried to fucking jump up in the cage wall.
Cool.
And then she ran out and stared at me. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I don't remember fully what you guys did, but you talked to dragons. You got the egg back from the dragon.
For the
dragon, yeah. From the assassin mofos. What you were gonna do then was up to you guys.
Yeah, it turns out that we and they have a common enemy, apparently.
Who is?
The two dragons and the assassin guild is the enemy.
Yeah. So the dragons, those dudes who made half of our compound leave, yeah, they're the ones who stole the egg.
Yeah, they looks like camped nearby.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, so to say.
Yeah, basically. And these dragons are not like other dragons, so if you just say the right things, you'll be fine. And you have a guy with plus 18 persuasion, or plus 14. Yeah, plus 14.
I didn't level up, by the way.
Okay. You got some stuff. I don't remember what you got.
Oh
yeah, you can spellcast through your thing. And
we're level 15, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just turned immortal. Fuck yeah.
You can still die of old age, but you're basically stuck at the age you are physically.
Yeah. Fucking awesome.
So yeah, you can be 79 and feel like you're 20 or 30, what it was. So yeah. But yeah, you're in the Dragon Cave. What he was going to do, I think Matt had something he wanted to do, but I'm not sure. I don't remember everything.
Well, there's a million things that I want to do, but that said, I'm going to try to level up my character first.
Guys, let me get this right. We're not killing the dragons and we're not stealing their horde. Is that right?
No. That's indeed correct. Yeah. So we're not.
To be fair, we haven't seen a horde anywhere.
Because we got something more useful out of it.
Yeah, Matt, you get one extra spell, a second 4th level slot, and you can cast the Magic Tree Beast.
Who the fuck's these two assholes?
Those are the Dragon's Masters.
Oh.
Or mounts.
Yes, Nerd's literally scooching over, just literally on his ass, just like pulling himself forward.
You can do that. I'm not stopping you.
Do you have worms, buddy?
No, just, you know, Nern setting seems to be less threatening, Nern.
Did he just say, you gay?
Did your dad just say that, man?
It did sound like that.
No. Okay, get the level up.
Boo-doo-boo-doo.
Boo 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 boo. Sorry, couldn't resist.
Boo-doo-boo, boo-doo-boo, boo-doo-boo.
But yeah, whenever we're ready to, continue on, Nern's just sitting here.
Matt's rolling HP, so you guys can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Ah,
There you go. Mm-hmm.
And he has to pick another spell too, so.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
you already did that.
so
That's a decent
we.
roll.
So we leaving or not? Nern doesn't know.
No, we
Uh-huh.
are not leaving. We are waiting to see if those stupid guys come back to try to get the egg back.
Oh, yeah, that was what we're gonna roll.
Okay. So we ambush.
Yeah, so we're gonna hide.
I mean, there's
In the ambush?
there's not gonna be a much better time to ambush these guys than when we have two dragons that are like high level dragons to help us. So
Oh, that's true.
These dragons are beyond your comprehension.
from what Olaf
So,
said,
why do they need our help again?
from what Olaf said, we would have had a hard time fighting. And the reason they need our help is because
Let me just say, with their things, you have to take a roughly 3,000 HP. From each.
Not too bad. We have Yumba.
Yeah, but they have a bunch of resistance and immunities.
plus we would be fighting good aligned people in order to take these dragons out. So
Neutral.
well, people
good
who we don't have a problem with and don't
Yeah,
have a beef
People
with.
that are not directly your enemy.
So we already have like 10,000 enemies. We may as well not make it 10,001.
Well, technically 10,002 or 3 or 4.
Well, if we kill them, then it would be probably just one because it seems like one of them is immortal. So
So, how long are you guys waiting?
we're waiting the whole day. We're waiting the whole day. Is what I
Nothing
said we were
happens.
going to do because that's
Any
when
of
they
you
said
guys
they were
have
gonna,
any food?
That's when they said they were gonna leave. So
Yeah, they were gonna leave the next day, just need to gather some stuff.
so
Yeah. No,
we're
nothing
just waiting
happens
for
that
the
day.
next day.
Yeah, nothing happens that day. I rolled and the guys fled.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're
The
okay.
guys that we were gonna
Well,
fuck
they're-
up.
The assassin guild fled.
Well, they're not idiots then. They're actually pretty smart.
It's two
Well-
dragons that's 90 feet tall, so yeah, I don't think you guys will
Okay,
fight.
so on the plus side, 2 dragons and 2 of their handlers are now on our side. Minus
Yes,
side,
that was the
now
thing
we have a
that-
whole assassin guild against us, so I guess that's
Which we already had against us.
Yeah.
To be
they-
fair, they don't know who stole the egg, so they don't know it's you guys.
Wait, they don't know?
They didn't notice you. I rolled. They were close to noticing you, but they didn't.
Oh, right. The assassin guys didn't know we took the egg.
You're
right.
like a 30 something in stealth.
Yeah, no, 40 something.
Yeah, 40 something. Yeah.
Yes, I rolled a 40 something in stealth, so they didn't notice me. However, they didn't come back to the place where the egg most likely would be, is the thing.
They woke. They realized the egg was gone. Heard a dragon roar in the distance, which was the other mate approaching. So they just said, fuck no, we're leaving."
Yeah, but the reason why I say that they're just cowards and running away is because they knew that that dragon was probably going to be there. So
Yeah.
And they're like the highest level assassins guild that we know of. So They're just ruining their reputation, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Which
they're
I
basically
already
fucking
have
over
stuff.
themselves.
I already have stuff in place for that. So
Yeah.
hopefully,
They're just fucking themselves over.
yeah, is what I've said. So because we already have people who were previously aligned with this Assassin's Guild in our ranks, so they can just spread the rumor that they failed to do their job. So they're ruining
there are
their
two
own
that has-
reputation.
You have two that's officially left it permanently, one that wasn't fully left, so he prisoned him out. And Amarina was one, just for Preben's recap.
Yeah.
Amarina was part of the Assassin Guild in her past.
And Amarina is Buuddar's girlfriend, basically.
That
The
I
drow
do know.
woman. The drow woman he got lingerie for.
That I also know.
So, yeah.
Jackie helped him.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
It was too big. It was too small for Sheltels.
Yeah, so I am going to be picking a spell. So if you guys want to interact with these NPCs for a day, because we're there for a day, so
Yeah, you can ask them things so if you want.
I already
see if they
asked
have.
an NPC some stuff last session, so
Yeah.
and I got
He's giving you 3.
I got some
stuff to do.
reagents to help us with the Medusae. So
Yeah, the Medusa, the other. Yes, that female one is a Medusa, just so you can probably see it on the picture. So
yeah, so you guys can do things. I'm gonna pick.
she teleported somewhere and get back with some reagent thing that would help with the Medusa thing from your guys' place.
Yeah, Nerd's just literally just sitting there on the floor because he knows the dragons are not too eager to have Nern there. So Nern's like, okay, if it's still, then there's no problem.
So you have 2 decently powerful people and 2 really powerful dragons to talk to. If you wish.
I'm gonna
And
go
I did
over
a
and
lot
ask
of talking,
the
so
dragon.
You're gonna ask what?
Can I pet your dragon?
You asked the Medusa or the heavy armored guy?
I asked both of them.
Well, that's their choice, not ours, so feel free to ask them.
You said that they were their handlers.
They're still creatures with extremely high intelligence that can choose choices themselves.
Actually
considering
don't
we
know
had a
that.
conversation with it to
Yeah.
convince it
Oh.
not to kill us.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
They're not bestial. Even the white dragons, which are the most bestial, are not that bestial.
Yeah. They're still intelligent enough to make a choice. Do you want to get pet or not? Basically. So, and they.
You
They can
want
be like no, or
a
be
back
like sure.
scratch or a scratch behind the ear.
Kind of looks down at you. It's like 90 feet
want-
tall.
You want me to roll an animal handling?
No, they'll lean down and let you do it.
Wait. We're best friends now.
Yeah, you think that. You're petting the male one. It's a female one too.
Oh.
But that's this one. Yeah, you petted a storm dragon,
Ow.
which is a homebrew dragon I made.
Wait. Wow.
You can check that off your checklist.
Off the bucket list.
To
Pet a
pet
storm
the
dragon.
dragon.
Done.
Pet the very scary big being. Check.
Aw.
That's like 30 times your size.
It could easily squash you like a bug.
So the guy who's been squashed multiple times by a smaller one.
So Nerd knows what he's talking about.
You know.
I'm guessing we're in a cave, so there's not going to be much hunting. So make a campfire, I guess.
You'd be surprised.
I'm not eating rats.
No.
We are on a mountaintop, so anything.
Oh, we're not in a cave?
We
You're
are
in a cave on a mountaintop.
Oh,
on a mountaintop.
You are not idiots. You did bring yourself food.
Plus, if you did want to hunt, you could. Like, there's
You
stuff
just have
that
to go
lives on
further down.
mountains.
Yeah,
Like goats and shit.
yeah,
yeah,
there
but
is.
I don't need to eat or drink anymore. So now I literally just eat for the pleasure of it. So I'm not gonna eat dry
Yeah, that's true.
disgusting
Since he's a little
rations
15 monk.
anymore.
Yeah, since he's a little 15 monk, he don't need to eat or drink.
That's very true.
He still needs to sleep, but
Well, then he can just give us his stuff.
sure.
Oh, I don't have any rations on me. I've literally just been mooching off you guys all this time. The
I
only
haven't had
rations
any
I
either.
carry is drink.
I haven't had any either. I've just been assuming that I'm a ranger, and therefore, since I'm a
He's
ranger,
hunting.
I know how to hunt every day to keep us fed.
And he has a
think
favorite
they
terrain
sell
mountain too.
extra
So. He has favorite terrain mountain too. So.
So it can get double the amount of supplies he gets for hunting.
So yeah, Matt is basically hunting food. Well, Buuddar is basically hunting food.
Well,
So that's
I
why he has
have
the
been
red.
bringing stuff because I'm
You.
not a hunter or anything like that.
You can hunt, but you just need a flail and smack people in the head.
Well, I'm getting bored, so I'm going to go between the dragons and I'm going to ask if they want to meditate with me.
I make a persuasion check.
Fuck, that's perception.
You still have. Okay, they shrink to human form. I don't have human tokens for him because I didn't forgot to make them last time. So
They can do that.
yeah, they're dragons.
If
All dragons can do that.
yeah, all dragons have magic to their capabilities.
Yeah, they just change into a humanoid form of themselves.
So what you're watching is literally just a condensed form they use to get among.
Basically, how a druid wild shapes these human shapes.
They civilize shape.
They're civilized shape because being a 90-foot tall dragon that has a lightning breath, yeah, it's not that.
It's
No.
not easy to get into town and have a beer.
It's pretty hard. Well, the male dragon does have a beard in his human form.
Yeah.
So they meditate with you. The female is holding an egg that she will bite your hand off if you try to touch.
Yeah, I was about to say, get Nerd perhaps help, and it's like, okay, Nerd's not gonna help.
No, these are more protective of the eggs than you think. Because these two are literally the last of their kind, so... Yeah, they want to keep that egg safe. Even if you have to kill people to do it.
So,
They're meditating.
how is that going to work, like, further on?
They
What do you
can
mean?
breed more.
Dragon, you heard of time match, he breeds with their children, yeah. That's
Oh, yeah,
normal.
right.
Or they can just get multiple eggs themselves.
Or, like how certain people have dragon's blood, they just breed with humans sometimes.
Yeah, some do.
Yeah, Mr. Gold Dragon can
Well,
far ancestry.
It's up to him how he got his dragon powers. If his great-great-great-grandmother slept with a gold dragon, go ahead. But
He did say one of his grandparents did so.
that's up to him to choose. But draconic bloodline is basically either you made a deal with the dragon and gained power from it, or you breeded with him.
Yeah, I would say each one's in the family for me.
Yeah, it's like for a far back, he had like his grandmother fell in love with a dragon or something.
Or
That
vice
is
versa.
possible.
Dragons are still civilized people.
Yeah.
There's a gold dragon too, and they stick with their mate till they die. So
I thought Silver Dragon. No, all
silver dragons stick until the children are adult. Gold sticks forever. Yeah, gold and silver are like the highest close it. They're close. They don't want to get married technically.
Mhm.
And
So are
gold.
we, like,
When they mean
done
till
waiting,
death
or-
do us part, they mean it. What
Are we
people?
like done waiting, or are we still waiting for stuff to happen?
Well, nothing has
Probably
happened
not.
is there. So if you want to interact with NPCs, you can, or else I'm just skipping to the next day.
Skip to the next day, motherfucker.
Next day, the dragons are preparing to leave with their handlers.
And egg.
And
How far away from home are we?
Far.
Like if you didn't teleport, like nearly 3 weeks.
So
Wasn't it
no
a
way.
week? Yeah, 3 weeks and a week from Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm. Because Belgium is further south than Urfell. So.
So no chance we can catch a ride to Baldur's Gate, I guess.
Make a persuasion check.
You're making me do the fucking persuasion. Oh my
Because
god.
Matt is not talking.
Hey, you're the one suggesting it.
Well, we're heading the way.
Awesome. Shotgun.
Okay,
What?
what do you want?
What's a
The-
shotgun? What's a shotgun?
The heavy plate guy just okay. Which one you want to be on, the male or the female?
Don't really care. The one that's fastest.
They're as fast as each other.
Okay, well in that matter, it doesn't really matter.
And what's a shotgun you're talking of?
It's a weird mechanism that shoots multiple metal things that hurts a lot.
No, it's
Ow.
the shit to say when you want to ride shotgun in the cart.
You have to remember, we're not in that time and age.
I have
So you're
shotguns in
screaming.
my world. You just need to find an artificer to give you one.
So what do you scream out then? Longbow? Crossbow?
Yeah, little guns are just recently introduced to the world. If I...
Blunderbuss. You yell blunderbust. There we go.
You
blunderbuss.
want to be in the front, basically.
Yeah.
The dragons lean down, let you guys go on whoever you want. They are gigantic creatures, so.
Wait, he rolled high enough?
He rolled a 26.
Yeah, 26, bitch.
DC was 20, so.
He nearly rolled a natural 20 as well.
Yes, I did. I rolled a natural 19.
So yeah,
Okay.
they'll let you ride on them, and that will shorten this trip a lot.
Matt, you sound severely amazed.
He has plus
What?
7 persuasion, Matt. You're not the only one with a decent charisma.
How the hell do you think I managed to get my
First of all,
wife?
you had her favorite animal with you.
Yeah, which only helped.
You got a natural 20, that's how. And he
That
makes that
also-
an automatic success. That's how.
On skill checks, depending on the situation, it's not an automatic success. On saving throws, it's automatic success.
Skill checks, a natural 20 could barely be enough.
That's how I rule them. Saving throws, if you roll that one in them, it's just a success, no matter the DC. On a skill check, if I put the DC at 30, if you roll a nat 20 plus 9, it's not enough.
Yes, because you're one lower than DC.
You guys can go on whichever dragon you want. The male is slightly bigger than the female, but
Well,
other than
nerd,
that, they're pretty much equal.
nerd sticking with Jackie.
Okay, so you take the male one then. So the female mounts the male, so the Medusa mounts him. To steer him. And the male goes on the female, so yeah. It's up to Constant and Buuddar who they want to be with. If everyone want to be on the male one, they can. It's strong enough to carry all of you, so without issue.
I mean, if they're going the same way, I don't know, preference.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, then I'll say Matt, and then I'll say Constant and Buddha goes on the female one. And they fly off at extreme speed.
Nerd just being in a wind tunnel.
These guys move a mile every 12 seconds.
Jesus. Is it dashing or not dashing?
That's dashing.
Jesus.
That is fast.
They have a base flying speed of 250 feet.
That's fast as fuck, boy.
At a base walk of 60. So yeah,
If this was Back to the Future, we'd be time traveling.
yeah. He's going 88 miles an hour. So yeah, you reach pretty freaking quick Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
Like within a couple hours, in a couple hours you're in Baldur's Gate, and they land on the outskirts. And it's like a roughly a 30-minute walk from the woods into the city.
Okay, so
There is-
like less than an hour, we're back at the city.
Yeah, these dragons are fast.
Why don't we have that? Asking.
You see it fly off, and you just see a streak of lightning.
Yeah,
you hear the sound wall break.
Yeah, he just basically asked Buddha, why don't we have that?
Because we're not
Like-
dragons.
Of Constellant's history
Such a
knowledge, this is
fast
probably the
super
fastest
boy.
dragon he knows of.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, because Constant has literally gold armor and you still go walking everywhere.
Buddha's hair is a bit a mess, but it was very windy up in the air.
Yeah, it's just frozen backwards.
They have an enchanted saddle, so I didn't get the penalty. Yes, they do have saddles on.
It
You're
would
in
be
Baldur's
ve-
Gate.
Awesome.
very comfy to otherwise sit on the back of a dragon.
You're in Baldur's Gate.
Cool.
On your outskirts was Baldur's Gate.
Guys, we're in Baldur's Gate.
Wow.
Like 3 hours passed. That's it. It would take like a week to walk.
Poof. Okay. Well, I guess that saves us some time.
Sometime.
It saved you like a lot.
Yeah, a little bit of time.
Tiny bit. Fucking asshole.
Okay, then we can go home and see for a new contract.
So, you want to stick around in Baldur's Gate, or should I just take you to the basic map?
Does somebody
have any
have the
fucking-
ability to just take us to our compound?
Yeah, the teleportation
got-
circle.
The sorcerer doesn't have a teleport, and I don't know if he took teleportation circle. So
I don't think I get it.
I think you get teleportation circle and teleport.
Yeah, we
It's
te-
up to you if you chose them or not.
Yeah, last time we teleported
might-
to Baldur's
it might
Gate
be-
using Ka.
It might be above your level range. I don't know, based on
I-
how.
I don't have a teleport yet.
No,
What? Don't we?
you have a teleportation circle on
It's
your
'cause
list,
he's-
but it's up to you if you chose it.
Oh, I
'cause
thought we
he's
had a
multi-classing, I
teleportation
think.
circle.
Yeah.
No, how you got to Baldur's Gate from last time was that you teleportation from the circle in the wizard tower from the compound.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
wizard tower has automatically charged teleportation circles.
Yeah, I don't have
Okay,
it.
so what you're saying is that we can't teleport home.
We can.
You just have to get the teleportation circle in Baldur's Gate and then teleport home.
No. What's the fucking problem? Let's do that.
Sure.
I
do that,
I,
you-
I was just simply asking if we had a way to get back. That's what I was asking.
You can go to teleportation circle, or since Joachim didn't choose teleportation circle as one of his 5th level spells, yeah, you need to get to teleportation circle in Baldur's Gate.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can stick around in Baldur's Gate if you want to do shit, or I can just take you to the main map.
I have no business here.
So
Not much, no. The only other
was just
thing
some-
that I would have wanted to have seen is, like, if my seeds being planted in the city worked, but other than that, nothing.
You see a little of people that seems to go for it.
Okay.
And
That
you're
was all.
back. And you're back in the compound.
Ta-da!
ta-da. Okay, next contract that has nothing to do with the dragons.
What are we gonna do,
That
man?
was the only
We're
other
gonna get a
contract we
dragon
had.
contract. Oh,
That was the only other contract we had.
god damn it! Well, don't we need like a dragon horde? Haven't
No, before I go too much on,
already used up all our money?
Preben,
Oh,
you
we
want to do
have-
particular
we
things
have
with
money.
Jackie, or do you want to switch character now?
Sure, Jackie can fuck off into the woods.
Okay. Sheltel comes and takes Jackie home.
Yeah, we need to finish the kitchen, man.
Yeah, did you finish kitchen, man?
Yeah.
That was last time. Find another excuse.
It's a
They
big
have a
kitchen.
very big kitchen. They have a very big kitchen.
There's also the art room and
The art room, the
Children's
balcony, and all that
room.
stuff. Yeah, children's
wine
room.
cellar.
You definitely need a wine cellar. Yeah, he goes do that. And if
Okay.
he wants to say anything to his friends, because Sheltel seems to want to have him permanently for now.
He's not leaving anymore.
I mean, the birth is getting close. I don't want to have him be 20 million miles away.
Don't fuck up my tavern when I'm gone. Charles, you're still in charge of the money. I guess. What the fuck was the name of my barkeep?
Barkeep? Well, what name did I give her?
I think I most likely wrote it down
Did you write
somewhere.
that down, or did you not? Because I didn't make a token for it.
I have 2 billion fucking.
2 billion, 5 quadrillion.
There we go, Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen was the name.
Secretary.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a
she wa-
Preben
she-
name.
Gwen. Yeah, she was like a cleaner, and then I made her just my secretary on the first day of the job.
She's like, oh, promotion immediately. Yay.
Yeah, now she's gonna be the manager.
That's a lot.
So I'll promote her to the manager.
So, but what's the times panels there just for kicks and giggles sake?
What?
The tavern has been open for roughly half a year. And she went from cleaner to secretary within a day, and from secretary to manager within half a year.
Hey, it's basically just pure fucking luck. She was the first person I found inside the bar.
Fair, fair.
That was
You have
it.
multiple workers there. So.
Yeah, but she was the first one I found. So I'll make her manager. She can choose whatever the fuck secretary she wants.
Mm.
But I'm still the owner.
Yeah, you can still come visit the tavern. You don't live like roughly like 2 hours away.
That's it.
You live pretty close to the compound.
Oh, cool.
She just didn't want to live directly on the compound.
Well, I'll still be visiting, guys, so don't cry any tears or anything. And, my door's always open. We can play cards and get drunk, whatever.
Oh, I'm not giving you Hellfire wine all the time.
I still have a bunch left.
Oh,
He hasn't emptied it yet. Surprising.
I know, right?
ever since we made this place, you've been gone 50% of the time. This isn't any different. That's
Like
what Buuddar says.
That is true, though.
Yes.
It is mostly out of game stuff that has been the reason, but yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's been very busy with Shelter.
His arms are long enough. He just puts his arm on Jackie's shoulder. And he goes, "Let's go. Live your life. If you have time, donate it to us."
Same to you,
Oh,
man.
they better spend time with the babies, or Dad will kill him.
Well, everybody's gotta have a job, right?
I have a
I-
job, and I did point to the tavern.
You have that, and I have worked on some painting. So
Well, good luck. Just let us know whenever you show back up.
Nah, I'll just show up.
Of course.
he just suddenly be there. He just suddenly be
Yeah.
there.
motherfuckers!
Alaska.
Yeah, then just gets straight up punched by Nern like ping.
So nothing much happens the next few days. One
Okay.
thing does happen.
Well. Let's
Then-
not get a hold of ourselves.
That's what I was gonna say. I actually
What
have,
magic items do you want now?
Hold up.
I actually have stuff that I want to do.
What do you guys want to do? Until I
Okay.
introduce Freeman's new character.
Okay, so
Uh,
first, you
yeah.
go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay, fine. So I want to.
Buy some magic items?
Probably.
No, not this time.
Oh shit.
What? 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 Are you really Oakham?
Every
I have
single
a lot
time
of
he's
now.
all the time he's working on magic items in the background. It's just that this time he wants to do a story related thing.
Oh, neat. Okay, what you want to do?
So I want to visit the tower, and
Mm. Mm.
yeah, I want to visit, talk to a
Mhm.
archwizard or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
You talk to Ifron, the head mage.
Yeah, and I want him to put me in contact with someone that knows scrying, so I can scry on these fuckers that burn a village, you know. So I know
Okay.
their next move and location.
You know name, you don't know how they look.
Buuddar knows.
The fuckers that burned your city. What wasn't that guy the zombie goon?
Oh, the assassins. Oh, the assassins.
Yeah, the assassins.
Yeah, a
Ah.
different set of people who tried to attack our city.
Okay.
The most
Yeah,
recent.
but Buddha knows how some of them look.
Mhm.
The ones he got most look on was the half-orc and the drow.
Yeah, preferably scry on someone that looks like they don't have much of a will save.
The half-orc didn't seem super wise, but
Yeah, so probably him.
her.
There was
Whatever.
also a guy who was very hairy, but I don't know anything about these guys, so.
He was very hairy. That's what you got. Let me check who of them actually has the lowest, and I'll just.
Although he looked very perceptive, I'm not sure if he was wise or not.
The hairy boy, he is very perceptive. And he's fairly wise, but you can't read his mind.
Oh. And
There
by
was
the
a
way,
guy.
Matt,
My stealth was so good that there was a guy who got a natural 20 and he didn't actually see it was me.
Yeah, that was the hairy guy. He has a perma advantage on perception, and he has a very high modifier too.
And he still didn't see me.
Yeah.
Like, he noticed that I was there, but he didn't see that it was me, so he ignored it.
The total he got on that nat 20 was a 37.
And I got over 40, so.
Yeah, you got like 41 or something.
Stacking abilities. It's
What?
fun.
For the look he got, the one that looked the least wise would be the half-orc.
Yeah,
Matt,
go for him.
Matt,
Yeah,
I'm streaming, bud.
I am watching it.
Okay, good.
I'm not, because I'm the DM.
Just wanted to confirm that you're
Yes.
watching it.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
So, while I'm delivering the reagents to one of the, what are they called?
Alchemists.
Yeah, alchemists. Wow. Yeah. So while I'm doing that, I just sort of walk over to where you guys are. You said you needed me for something.
Yeah, can you describe the guys that stole the egg to this guy?
Okay. So while I was doing my greatest impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger from The Predator,
Yeah, I'll get to the chopper.
I'm talking more about the part where he like covers himself in mud and stuff to hide
Oh, that
himself
part, yeah.
from the predator.
Yeah.
Yeah. While I was doing that, how good of a look did I get at this particular character?
I'll say on. You got a decent look on the half orc and the drow because you were in the tent they were in.
Mm-hmm.
Rough description for the half orc was extremely tall woman, long black hair, bright orange eyes, extremely muscular,
Okay.
and yeah, war paint on her face, like
Okay.
3 streaks of white.
Okay. And
She was ready
assuming
to
that
go.
she still has those, that would be a defining detail that a scryer would need to know.
It like side shave and long black hair.
So, like scars and stuff are the most useful for scryers, but I guess that'll do. So
It didn't really get a.
I relay this
Well,
information.
Let me check if you wore armor. She did not, so you did see a fair decent amount of scars on her most part of her body. So yeah.
Okay.
She had
I
a
will-
good description.
I will relay the particulars that I remember. Because I was more focused on trying to find the egg in that moment. But, that said, I did see her, so...
Yeah, you have a decent perception, so. And she isn't super obvious, so.
So. It's
It's
in your field now, whoever's using the scry.
So who's using it?
Well, I can't scry, so one of the wizards.
Okay, so you want them to scry? You can like see through the scrying up. You want to see shit.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, I'll see if she fails to save.
Before that happens,
That's a
I'm just
natural
gonna...
one.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna leave the room to deliver the reagents, so...
Yep.
I'm technically not there anymore.
But yeah, she rolled a natural one, so yeah. At the moment, they are in the forest, it seems. Seem to be murdering some animals, probably hunting for food. You don't really get a location, but all 5 of them are there.
Okay.
But since it's mostly focused on her, you don't get much look at the others.
Considering how fast we got back here, they may still be, like, between the Cloud Peak
They're
Mountains.
probably nearby to there. But
Yeah,
how
they're
scrying works,
probably
you get, like,
somewhere
you lock on the
between
target.
Cloud Peak Mountains and Baldur's Gate.
But they're not in the mountains, at least.
They're not in mountains. They haven't gotten down from the mountains.
Okay. Well, I say we try finding these guys and put a stop on them before we deal with anything else.
Well, I have a few things that I need to check in on, but...
Yeah, but if we're going out, we should deal with them.
Sure.
Okay, so we go killing again.
I did have a few wheels put in motion. If you want to go after them directly, after I check in on a few things. Okay, so I'm delivering the reagents, telling the alchemists. Wow, I forgot it again. Just telling the alchemists that this... I was told this will help with the Medusae problem.
Okay. How sure you are for that?
I got
Yeah,
this. I got this
you
from
never
a woman
ask what
with...
it does.
I got this from a woman with snakes for hair.
You got from a Medusa.
However, she didn't seem to have the problems that they have. And she said this would speed up the process.
Okay, how trustworthy do you think she is?
Well, we were working with her to try to complete a mission, so as trustworthy as anyone you've met for the first time.
Fair. We'll see what we can do.
Just make sure that it doesn't explode and kill everyone in here before you try using it on someone. But other than that, do what you will.
Yep. he starts working on it.
All right.
Yeah.
And they have
Hey, Olaf.
Medusae corpses and stuff that they've been experimenting on, so they can try to use it on those before they use it on somebody, but...
Thank you.
Hey, Olaf.
Yeah.
I want a magic item.
Of course you want.
I told you.
I was waiting for it.
I told you he was always working on those in the background. It's just that in that moment he wanted to do something story related.
But
What you want?
it's a story related magic item. So
What you want?
I want like an orb of locate creature that's extended to this person.
That would basically equal a scrying orb. Just perma-fixed to one target.
Pretty much. I don't know.
That would make it less complicated, I would say.
That would make it less complicated and would lower the price a bit. So I'll say... put it at 500 plat.
Done.
It's a 5th level spell and you get perma. I'll make one wisdom save for her. So yeah, you have fixation on her. She rolled a total of 19, so... and the DC of the guy casting it was like 20, so...
So, the next thing that I would have checked is to see if we got any artificers.
You have not yet. The only thing I got was the letter of possible artificer people that you can have, but that was in Daggerford.
Okay. And we did, like, fast travel, basically, so they're still en route, probably.
No, she wanted to meet you in Daggerford.
Oh, he wanted to meet... The person wanted to meet in Daggerford. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, that's a thing we can do. If we want to make a robot army for our town.
Yeah, you can do that.
Which was one of the things that we did want to do. So.
That's one thing you can do. You can do that first, or I can do one thing that will happen only to Nern first.
And I just wanted to take another second to tell them that since those guys didn't come back for the egg, to spread our spy network to spread rumors about these people that they have failed. So if they try to get to like some sort of like hideout or anything from their organization, they may not be able to get whatever they want. So you can roll for that in the background if you want.
Yeah, on foot is like 4-day travel to Daggerford. It's like 4 days.
From where we live?
From Earthfilm, yeah. It is not a super long trip.
Okay, let me look at the map.
But the thing is, I can introduce Preben's character before.
Oh, and by the way, at some point I would give you, Buuddar, my ring of ovation because I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, because you got a shield, man. He's not very damn good with shields.
Does the evasion ring require attunement?
He has removed the attunement feature.
Yeah. So you can snag that.
Okay.
So you can use a charge from the ring and can use evasion if you get a dex save on.
I have
but it costs you
11 dexterity, but that said, I can use
still
the
fail.
thing. I can use the thing to get half damage if I fail and no damage if I succeed. So
Yep.
that's still useful.
You basically get the evasion feature a rogue would get. So what I can do before you guys go to Daggerford or whatever you're gonna do, it's been a couple days since you saved the dragons, I'll say. Unless stuff has happened in between all that. The stuff with Nern will happen after I've introduced the character.
Okay, so Nern did want to do a thing, it's just that he hasn't had a chance yet.
No, it's a thing that's gonna happen to Nern.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to switch machines.
Fitting. Well, they take you after, because I can introduce Preben first. So.
Yeah, so
Just don't take forever.
maybe
It always takes forever, man.
True.
Don't even fucking deny it, Gio. You've been fast.
You can switch machines. Go switch machines, you.
Okay, I'm going.
Run, boy, run!
Take your time, just don't spend an hour.
No, don't take your fucking time.
He's probably gonna take a shower and all shit first.
You gotta be strict with the boy, man. You can't just say.
I'll say.
You can't.
Buuddar is out hunting with the ranger party. I'll say, because he does that. I assume.
And I have some of those rogues that I convinced that being multi-classing ranger would help them.
Some of them do. Yeah, yeah. Walking in the forest nearby the Earthhelm. When you see a seems to be approaching the compound. You see you see a very tall humanoid figure. You think?
With 5.
You what?
10.5. I'm 10.5.
You see a very, very fucking tall person. But it Buuddar is there? Make a nature check on the thing that you don't know what it is.
Okay. Nature.
Technically, what's your favorite enemies again?
Giants, fiends, and undead.
I'll say, being the thing he is, you have a
You
very
get
low
advantage.
DC. You get advantage because it has some features of a giant to it.
Okay. Nature.
Hope you're not Shrek or something.
4.
He rolled a 5 minus 1. You got no ID. That's a very tall person.
Okay. And I'm in a forest near the compound, and
You're roughly an hour away from the compound. You're hunting with the party.
and
A guy seems to be casting some spells, making plants.
okay,
You
so
think?
he's just hanging out.
Yeah, he's like hanging out. Yeah, like a chill dude. He has
Okay.
a fairly nice wooden armor on him. It seems like a wooden at least.
Okay.
And yeah, and a nice staff in one of his hands,
And a shield.
and a shield.
Okay.
It's probably on my back because I'm
Yeah,
doing
because you're casting.
hydroponic shit.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
you see that?
First thing.
He's very obvious because he's super
first.
fucking tall.
First things first, since we're out hunting, I would have done the thing to give me +10 for stealth.
Okay, proven. You can make a perception see if you notice them. But he has like +20 to stealth, so.
That's a 14, that's not advantage. Damn it, I forgot to put the thing on.
So I got 36.
Or modifier? No.
I got 36.
No fucking idea. How do you put on the thing that you take off and on advantage and crap?
It's
Every
on
fucking time.
always roll advantage to advantage toggle.
Yeah, it's in the cog wheel, and then you.
On the top, I have changed it now. The advantage
Yeah,
toggle
so,
one that it says now, and then in the edge you change that to advantage toggle.
Okay.
You can take that never whisper roll to if you want to directly to the DM too. So yeah, even with your high wisdom, you don't notice him because he has a bajillion stealth.
And I just say to the group before separating from them, so that way he doesn't notice the group. I just tell them, I see somebody. Just keeping a lookout for those rabbits we were looking for. And I just start going over towards him, and I want to get closer to him, within like 20 or 30 feet behind a tree, to see what he
Okay.
is doing.
Even with a nat 20, you can't beat your stealth. So. So yeah, you approach him easily. What
Okay.
are your? You can make a description of your character, Preben. Because he's very close now, so you can see a full.
You see a fucking tall dude Basically the picture, but with armor on, because I couldn't find a fucking picture with armor. The armor is super nice for being made out of fucking wood. The staff is fancy as fuck. He's also having a big ass cloak. If you're close enough, you can see that his eyes are bloodshot red, and it looks like he's smoking a big cigar. But it has a very sweet smell.
Okay.
Being how near you
And-
are,
And you can make another nature check if you want.
Okay.
on the plants, I assume
Yeah.
you don't get advantage. It's just normal nature check.
5.
There's plants. There's plants. But since you're that close to him too, yeah, that's a furbolg.
Okay.
You literally just hear him humming, and sometimes it's just like, "What you saying? You want it? You didn't want it here. You want it over there. Make up your mind, man." It's like
Alright.
he's standing literally talking to a tree.
Yeah, which you
Mhm.
know it's common for furbolgs. They have a very connection to the Fae and giants. So
It is also relatively common for druids and other magical
or
creatures.
druids and rangers.
Yes, so it's not odd that he's just talking to himself, because I'm aware of magic. So,
Yeah. You're a ranger. You know those spells.
Oh,
so
that's just too fucking bad, man. You're just gonna have to get used to it. I mean, I can't make them disappear now.
okay. So he continues talking.
Yeah.
So, first thing I do is use my new spell.
He cast a new spell. What spell are you casting? He's casting silence. Okay.
Fuck is that?
Around him for 20 feet, you hear nothing.
I'm casting it on him, so I can target him.
Yeah, cast on. You hear nothing.
Yeah,
It takes silence
suddenly
in mind.
everything is fucking quiet now, right?
For you, everything just turns quiet. Like you feel your mouth moving, but you don't hear a voice.
And
You don't hear your
as
amazing
soon
voice.
as I cast that on him, I immediately move up to him on my next available action, and I attempt
Sure.
to grapple him.
Probably.
Okay,
not
you're
succeed.
stealth as fuck, so you get advantage.
Okay. Grapple.
Does it basically
at
make an athletics?
athletics. It's not that bad, but it's not the best. 21.
Yep.
I'm glad that I had advantage there.
You grab it, but it's pretty fucking big, so.
I don't get the contest.
You're surprised. Let's say you can roll in the contest athletics. You feel something grab onto you for a second, and then you instinctively try to get it away.
God damn it.
Not enough. And he's proficient too.
So, I
Yeah, but I only have a +2.
I hold him in place, and
Mhm.
then I what would I do now?
Are you gonna start talking to me? Because that won't work.
I know. The reason I
Within
use
that 20-foot
silence
radius,
is,
you hear nothing.
the reason I use silence is so you couldn't use most of your spells.
That is
Mm.
true, because that would need vocal components. So yeah.
Yes, that's why I got silence actually. So to stop pesky
Well-
spellcasters.
I actually don't need that.
He can wild chip without that.
No, not only that, I think I can cast spells without talking. Because of something.
Depending on the spell. Let me see.
It does depend on the spell.
Wait,
No,
so
because I'm going moon.
so you are a druid?
He's druid.
Or you said wizard?
Oh.
We're joking with you. He's a druid.
Yeah, so I have him grappled.
The
And
moon.
I motion to the
You're not
group.
that high level yet, I think.
I try to motion to the group to come over. Like the rest of the group.
Okay, Nern comes over.
At level 20, you
Hello.
can ignore
No, the
verbal and
rest of the
somatic.
hunting party, not you. No,
Oh,
you're not
okay.
there.
Okay,
And Ernie's somewhere else, but I'll come back to that.
fair enough.
So you're currently grappled, Preben. Well, Tyr, as you named your character. So you're grappled by a guy roughly like 3 feet shorter than
To be fair, there have been a lot of people trying to kill us.
you. To be fair, though.
Yeah, especially when he's talking to himself in the woods growing flowers.
He's
I
definitely
didn't
gonna
know
kill you.
what you were doing. You
Yeah.
were just talking to yourself. You could have been talking to like assassins nearby. I don't know that.
What we're saying? Oh, hello there, pretty flowers. You're going very nice and fine today, I
It was
see.
talking to a tree. He was talking to a tree.
Yeah,
The
technically,
tree wanted a new
all
bush.
he said was, "Well, it's too bad that you're gonna have to deal with this stuff being there or something."
Yeah, because I grew the flowers in the wrong place that the tree wanted them.
Well, I didn't know what you were talking about, so
That
could
is
just
true.
to be fair, you could just be a crazy person. But
Well,
Not far
aren't
You aren't far
cyborgs
off.
literally known for being crazy because they live in
No, they're not
solitude
known for being
mostly?
crazy. They're known for being like the most chill people you've met because they're like
Oh.
the classic hippie of D&D.
Ah.
to be fair, there are some furbolgs who rebel against that and become
That is
bad people. So
true. That is true.
So
So you're currently grappled, so you can't move, Preben, but you can still do shit.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
Silent.
it depends on if your spell has verbal components or not.
Let me check your staff actually, because I think I got some of those spells.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about.
Yeah, and secondly, you can still wild shape.
That is
You can
true.
do that too. As a bonus action, so.
And you said you went moon, so you can get some pretty powerful stuff if you're level 15.
Yeah, it can be up to at his level. It can be CR5 creatures.
So you can get giant
Right.
scorpion, you can get all kinds of really good stuff.
You can
Yeah,
get
just,
elementals.
Yeah, but I have to use both my shapes.
Okay,
so-
it doesn't specify on a magic item, but since it's a magic item, I'll say you can use a charge of you can use charge of your staff without speaking. You have to think it. I'll say.
Okay, well in that
But just-
case, I'm gonna
your
start
staff.
speaking with
Just your
plants.
staff.
There's nothing here I can use to get loose. So I'm gonna wild shape.
Okay, what are you watching to?
Well, we are outside, aren't we?
You're outside.
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna be any of your
Brontosaurus.
creatures.
Good mother of God, I'm grappled to a brachiosaurus? Brachiosaur?
Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus?
Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus, bitch.
Suddenly his form just triples and he's like a 20 feet tall dinosaur.
And since he
Oh, that
hasn't
was like
said
30.
anything yet, we assume this is a threat now.
Oh, you're like 40 feet tall because you're a gargantuan
I
creature.
couldn't say anything. You cast fucking silence on me,
That's
dude.
fair.
You're currently holding like the toe of a Brontosaurus.
Is it initiative time? PvP? Let's go.
Being how
go.
far he is from camp and how big previous creature is, where are Consulent currently?
I'm in the camp, dude.
You're in a camp. You like look over the, like faintly see in the distance a large thing,
Yeah,
A
that's-
long neck.
that's
very long
normal.
neck.
That's normal.
Yeah,
It's
they're
See a very
taller.
long neck.
It's taller than trees, yeah. You could see it.
It's a gargantuan creature.
Well, I'm busy finding out this request for a new magic item, so you know.
He's talking to a guy like, I want that item, you know. Oh, long neck. I'll use it.
Why can't I see the chat anymore? What the fuck?
You should be able to.
Oh, I literally can't. God damn it! Do I have to refresh this shit?
What chat?
Roll
I want
20.
in roll 20.
Oh, then you must double click the, well, chat. Then it should be somewhere outside in a pop-up window.
Yeah, or you may have clicked the 3 lines at the top if you're on PC, because you're on
I've
PC.
already
Just because Hal was stupid on anime joke, 100 platinum, that's yours.
Easy. Got it.
Well, now you're taller than my silence radius, so
Yeah, so now you can speak. Now you make dinosaur noises.
Yeah, I can make dinosaur noises.
You can stomp him if you want, but it's up to you.
Nah.
Wait, isn't the silence cube too small for Brontosaurus' head to contain it?
It is just an invisible aura. It is 20 feet in every direction, and he's like 60 feet tall.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah, you could literally go like, "Hey man, that was not nice."
Yeah, but I can't.
Actually, he's 70 feet tall. I just checked how tall a Brontosaurus is.
yeah.
Still
and
can't talk, dude.
again, he can't talk because he's an animal.
Hmm. Wait, don't you have speak with that? Oh wait, you can cast.
He currently
And
can't
speak
cast, but he
with
can drop
animals-
silence.
And speak with animals doesn't cause an animal to be able to speak to other things.
No, but you can.
I can, sure. If I thought that that would be useful. Is he attacking?
Currently, no.
Do I have my turn now?
Yeah, you're like in soft initiative. You can do stuff if
you
you.
wild shaped, so I assumed that you can do anything else with your turn that you can do.
You have your
Yeah, so-
action left.
So basically, Matt's currently on your toe. You can be like shaking your leg from "Let go."
Mm-hmm. That's literally what I'm doing now. Like, just softly shaking my leg to make him let go.
Make a strength check for the dinosaur. With advantage because you're so big.
Just wait a minute. I need to pull up fucking everything again since I had to relog the fucking thing.
I'm just adding some stuff to your things because you can turn into these things I'm giving you now. So.
Oh,
But that costs
Yeah.
2 of your wild shapes.
so just a straight strength.
Wait, 2?
Unless you have athletics on the Brontosaurus.
Wait, 2 wild shape? Does this cost?
He's a
one
moon
wild-
druid.
Yeah, because that
If
usually.
it turns to an elemental, it takes 2 wild shapes.
Yeah, an elemental. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so I'm just giving access to the elemental sheets.
Okay.
So he has access to them now, too.
So 19.
He's too weak to hold you, just shake him off. He rolled pretty high, but you are fucking big.
What? He didn't roll.
Do I need to roll?
You can make an athletics with disadvantage if you want to resist.
Well,
That is it.
sure.
But if not, you're
6.
you're prone and like 10 feet from it.
Because I'm gonna lower my head down to his head, and I'm just gonna like with my nose, and I'm gonna turn around and slowly start walking away.
I'm a dinosaur.
I'm a motherfucking dinosaur.
How long can it be to watch it?
He can be in
Wait,
wild shape
It's
for like-
like 8 hours or something. I
yeah,
don't know.
It's like half your level or something, isn't it?
an hour.
So 7 hours.
Yeah, so like 7.5 hours you can just be a freaking dinosaur.
I'm gonna take a few steps away from the man, and then I'm just gonna keep walking away.
What's the movement of the dino?
30.
30. That's a pretty slow dino.
It is
But
a
you're-
pretty slow dino because it's so fucking big.
Yeah, just one step and you're very far away and just wouldn't matter.
I don't have my bow out, so can I punch him?
Sure.
Attack of opportunity.
Sure.
Oh, I don't have the
Uh,
-5, but 22 to hit.
That's a 15 AC, so yeah.
It's-
You punch. Roll your damage. It's a D4 plus your strength, because he's not immune to it. So.
6.
You take 6 dinosaur damage
Damn.
with your 120 HP.
121.
121.
Oh god.
It keeps walking.
Nerd, just enter the group by just literally entering the arena. You enter the group by literally being attacked by Buddha just growing plants.
Punch.
Well, Buddha doesn't
Well, he knew they
huh?
were poisonous.
Some dude is just hanging out in the woods. Could be anything.
Yeah, it's a furball, man. That's normal.
So, since he's moving away, I release silence. And
It's your drop concentration.
I would be moving pretty slowly because I'm careful not to destroy any
Squash people.
trees.
Yeah, it's just like walking like super slow, like going like zigzag between trees.
I gotta do it. I gotta cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
You don't take the damage, but you are. He knows your exact location now, so
Awesome.
Not
for up
Not
to an
that-
hour.
Not that it is hard to miss currently.
Well, he can unwild shape and be harder to find. And he has
But I
passed.
like-
And he has passed with a trace
Wild
of
ship and wild ship like to a mouse and run into a fucking hole or something.
You can. You also have passed without a trace at a wheel. So.
I have to.
Really,
So
dude?
30 to hit.
Wow.
That
That would
hits,
hit a
man.
Tarask.
Why haven't you removed the -5 yet?
Because he's
It's
sharpshooting now.
Oathbow. So it
Oh,
actually
sharp-
needs the -5.
He's sharpshooting now.
So that is the 22.
No.
That's 26.
It's 30, because I'm not rolling at disadvantage.
Oh well. Why did you turn that? But okay.
And then 26 damage. Plus the Hunter's Mark damage, which
So 30.
I forgot to take off that.
You take 30 more damage for the.
Plus
Ruben.
my d6 from my book.
You take 36 more damage in total.
That's from my first attack.
The other in the party is
15.
Oh, 15.
that just hits.
That meets AC.
That's the AC, yeah.
It got thick skin.
Plus.
The thing with all your wild shapes, Preben, you keep your mental stats.
So you have
You're
currently
still super fucking wise.
so you currently lose 37 HP.
Halved. Just his AC.
How's that half then?
The second attack is halved because he
That's a 15.
the 12, 18,
14.
19, take 9 damage.
No, 15 total. So half that.
Yeah.
No, 31. Half of it is 15. So he takes 15 damage extra. So he takes. Let me just count. 46, 51 total damage.
And Scorpio is there. Don't think I forgot about him. And he's gonna attack the dinosaur.
Poor dinosaur hasn't done you anything.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
he just made plants, man. He just made plants.
He's a hippie. That's
First
cool.
one just hits.
So half of 13.
7.
6.
6, I mean.
So now it's your turn.
You feel 2 arrows hit you and a small sting on your toe.
I'm guessing I'm not more than 20 feet away from the guy.
Nope. Yeah, because just smack him, so.
Does that hit?
Yeah. Does it hit you, Buddha?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yes.
But make strength save.
No,
That
it's just a stomp anyway, so I don't think... No.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no,
can't
multi
attack the
attack.
same target, I don't think. If it's the same as
No, it doesn't say anything about it, but
T-Rex.
it's not... I don't have multi-attack.
He doesn't. So you have to choose tail.
And
or
you
something.
have to succeed a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Or
I'm not
prone.
prone.
No, it's the strength save you're proficient in, though.
strength
It's not an athletics
save.
check, it's a strength.
23
You're
then.
not prone.
You're not prone.
Okay.
Nerd, you hear a lot of
22.
voices outside because you're just chilling.
Yeah. So Nerd goes to check outside. He goes like, oh.
It's a very long neck in the distance.
He just, and he flies off with a spike. Meow.
You're gonna insta kill him with your warper blade.
No, I'm currently
he's
using my
too
spike.
big for Vorpal. Just
Also,
saying.
how would that work against a wild-shaped creature? Would that just defeat the wild-shaped creature, or actually kill the druid?
If he was a smaller creature, it would insta kill the wild shape, but not the dude
Oh,
doing it.
that is an interesting. Okay. So I am going to attack him again. Oof. Oof. Natural 20. So
You still retain your
This is the
intelligence
first-
and wisdom and
this
charisma.
is the first attack.
I feel bad for Preben just getting murdered.
Making flowers.
I was just making flowers. What the fuck
Mm.
did I ever do to you?
We have a lot of enemies.
That is
Yeah,
true.
but then again, this is also a very weird route for you to go because you always try to talk before you attack.
Well, you
Usually,
just changed into an animal, so I assumed you were being.
Well, he couldn't
threatening.
speak. So.
Yeah,
You could have
Panic
just
kicks
been
in.
like.
Yeah, and you just came out of nowhere and fucking
You could have
grappled
just
me.
been like shrug. But it's fine. We'll work
Man, he was
this
just
out.
talking to a tree. He was just talking to a tree, man.
Okay, so this is the critical hit. So 13 plus 5.
18. Your hunter's mark are doubles too, and your book. So, because it
And
dice.
my book, yep. So,
So 4 more
10
d6s.
plus 3 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3.
12.
How much in total?
Did
30?
did you make a
35.
concept for your hunter's mark?
35 total.
Oh, I didn't make a thing for my hunter's mark. I'll make a thing for my hunter's mark. I didn't
I
roll
guess
high
I
enough,
don't
so
have a hunter's mark anymore.
yeah.
You took damage, so you'd take 18. Now you'd still take. I'll say 4.
Even
I'll
if
say
we get rid
take
of the highest ones
26.
there.
I'll say take 26. You still take a decent amount of damage.
And Scorpio, right. Of course. Poof. Poof.
Both
Okay.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
So 12 plus 8, and you need to make a saving throw.
Also, before you roll that, Preben, you keep all your saving throws and skills in Wild Shape. So you have your proficiency bonus to your con save plus the con of the monster.
So you're telling me I have
In that form, you have the same con save as you have normally
Okay.
without the Wild Shape. So he takes no poison damage, no half poison damage.
So 9 halved, which is 4.
So 12 total,
24 total.
plus the other 12, yeah. So.
Your turn.
Fuck.
Yeah, how many turns until Nern is there? Just like
Ah,
on
come
a
on.
spike.
There we go. Does that hit you, Buuddar?
No. 17
Ah.
does not hit.
Well,
Tiny.
that hurt.
No, you still have a stomp. You can make
I
Scorpion.
don't
Boom.
have multi-attack.
He has 1 attack.
Oh. Okay.
So, Pachu,
El Nern is coming along.
Pachu,
No matter what you roll on the first one,
It's
I'm no
hits.
longer a dinosaur.
poof. plus... Poof. Okay, so I wouldn't attack the second time before saying something.
Oh, now you're gonna fucking talk.
If you surrender, we won't harm you further.
So, what you're saying is that you basically come in, destroy my work, and you want me to surrender.
What is your work?
I just raise my hands like this and I look at the forest. You're a persistent little fucker, I'll give you that. And then I'll cast Wall of Thorns around the guy.
Okay. Using your staff or using your spell?
I'm gonna use my staff.
So remove 6 charges from your staff. Buuddar needs to make. He's currently in difficult terrain.
Okay.
Oh, actually, he's in very difficult terrain, so you're actually quartered movement. It's a dex saving throw.
Good thing you got that ring of evasion.
Yeah, so I use my ring of evasion.
So
So
you
I
take
take
half
0
off.
damage.
Yeah, because you made a save.
Yeah, but
You have 3 charges on evasion, so. But the wall front stays up, so.
Okay.
So you're currently surrounded by thorns.
So I'm guessing you're not here to buy any hash or weed.
Preben for him, man. That's Preben.
I'm here to protect our compound.
Hmm.
And since you kept
clear it up.
attacking,
You can't see him
Both
currently.
missed. He has a super high AC out of wild shape.
Yeah, both myths, by the way, but you can't
Yeah.
see me either. Anyways,
It just takes
you
shit
have a
on
big
block.
wall of thorns.
He's like
surrounded
around
by
you.
it.
So.
Mhm.
okay, so I can't move around the wall.
You can move through it.
You can move through it,
You-
but it takes
you're-
more damage.
You're currently encircled by a wall of thorns.
Okay.
So you can move through it, but it takes the damage.
Well, I can't picture what's happening.
Okay.
You're
so
in
I have
the
a
forest.
circle around me?
Yes,
You have a
circle
circle of
around
thorn, planted thorns around you, yes.
Can't we
They're
just go
roughly
to,
10 feet tall.
Can't we just go to a battle up?
I can,
Might as well, right?
but I don't. I'll have forest maps. So
Because
give me a sec.
technically he has to draw the wall just like anything else. So he could have just made a flat wall. He could have made like a circle around me. He could have made
Oh, the
whatever.
crap! They put the force.
Yeah, but we're not like in a map thing.
No, you are. Buuddar is in GM layer in this, so give me a second.
I am? Oh,
Yeah.
my character.
Yeah. Boop. There's Buuddar. So I'll just take that out. He's there.
Yeah, how?
You're gonna make a circle around him.
And the wall is opaque?
What?
As in
The wall
I
appears
can't
within range
see
of solid
through
surface
it?
unless for person. You choose to make the wall 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick. The circle is 20-foot diameter and is up to 20 feet high and 5 feet thick. The wall blocks line of sight, so you are
Okay,
basically
blocks
blind.
line of sight. That was the thing that I was asking.
When a wall appears, each creature has to make a save throw. So you have a circle and you can't see through it. You hear his voice, but you can't see through it.
Okay.
God damn it! I did the thing with the fucking chat again, but now I do have the fucking window. How the fuck did
Oh.
I get it back?
Just close the window.
That's what I did last time, and it didn't come back.
It should come back.
I'll take a
There
text
is a
one.
thing at the top that has 3 lines. If you click that, it makes it go away, and if you click it, it makes it come back. Did you try that?
Oh, it's just fucking gone again.
It's in the top right. The thing with the 3 lines that I'm talking about.
Yeah. But he made it
Collection?
pop out of the window. So if you double click the bubble, then the 3 lines doesn't matter.
Oh.
God,
Well, I was
fucking-
trying to be helpful. Okay.
I have to fucking relog again.
So Scorpio is standing right next to him, right?
That is true.
I'll just make Scorpio try to hit him first, since he's not stopping attacking.
I've stopped attacking. I just made a wall around you. You just attacked me in the middle of the fucking
No,
woods.
you attacked me. You
made protection.
You attempted to deal damage to me, but since I dodged, it didn't deal damage to me.
He just tried to contain you, but he didn't know it
You
would
took
harm.
the spell action and cast a spell around this, and it technically counted as a threatened action. So yeah.
You technically cast a spell at me that would have hurt me.
Technically, you did attack him. You technically did. You didn't cast like I don't know. What's the non?
Unless if the
cast
wall didn't touch me. Like, as in the wall didn't threaten me or try to deal damage to me, but you rolled damage, so...
Still around you, but it didn't take any damage.
The only reason I didn't take damage is because I dodged.
Ring of Nation.
So 23, Scorpio tries to hit you?
Just it.
Okay. He hits with the claw. Whoops, I rolled again. Ignore that. 11 damage. Scorpio. For some reason, I don't have his token out.
It's big.
Yep, so... So if I attempt to climb the wall, it's the same as attempting to go through it.
Yep.
So then I don't get anything from trying to climb it.
Each 1 feet you move is 4 feet. And you have to go through 5 feet, so you have to use like.
And since this is not your
You have to
favorite,
use like 20 feet of your movement to get through.
and since this is not your favorite terrain,
Forest is one of his trains, I think.
oh then no, he doesn't.
Is forest one of my terrains? No, it's not.
Think about it. Then no. It was grassland. That would.
Yeah, I took grassland because you told me that grassland or forest at the beginning of this. Grassland, forest, and mountains is what you told me, so I took grasslands instead.
Fair enough.
Yeah, those are the most common.
But yeah, if you had force, then no, you didn't have any. Didn't have half movement at all, or super half movement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Rangers,
then I
man.
wouldn't have attacked if I would have known that I couldn't attack, because I couldn't see him.
Mm-hmm.
Screw it. My concentration left on my hunter's mark anyway. I'm
Mhm.
going to use my book to attempt to detect thoughts.
You have to see the creature.
Do I have to?
And the range itself? What?
You can see within 30 feet.
Oh, I can see
So-
within... That's dumb. Okay, whatever. I won't do that then. That makes detect thoughts entirely a lot less useful to me if I need to see them.
Nerds still be flying over, I guess.
Yeah, I don't wish to hurt myself, so I
Well,
guess I can't do anything.
well, since you're just gonna, be all up in my business and all that shit, I'm just gonna, walk away. The spell will wear off in a couple of hours or whatever. I don't know.
10
I'll
minutes.
release it when I'm a good ways away. Is this your Scorpion, by the way? Cute little fellow. And I'll say hello to Scorpio.
Scorpio understands him. And can respond.
He's allowed to respond?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say
Okay,
just because
then-
I've Freeman plays the character, he can willingly speak. He has speak with animals at will.
Okay, then Scorpio would say something. Like, it depends. Do you want me to control Scorpio, or...
This is your character. You know how he would act. It's your beast.
Okay. He goes... what would he say?
Fuck you, you piece of shit!
He said...
Fucking stab you! I'm gonna shank you!
No,
I'm
he's
gonna
not going to
snip
say
you
that.
to pieces.
I'm gonna fucking shank you!
Why are you doing so close to our friends?
What did he say?
What are you doing so close to our friends?
To be completely fair, little fella, I'm just out here doing my work. Is this your friend? He's kind of hot-headed.
He goes...
Hasn't seen the very angry barbarian kobold.
He goes...
You're approaching.
Yeah, you are. But you're flying, and you have a specific fly speed, and we're in the middle of the forest. We're an hour away.
So 60 from dashing.
Yeah,
80.
so he said that we
Basic-
were
oh, yeah,
an
80,
hour
yeah.
away in the forest. So
Hmm.
you'll get there eventually.
Now, what can disappear in 10 minutes, so.
So
You have to make
Scorpio would
concentration
say,
checks for all those hits, Preben, so. Well, make
What?
one concentration check with advantage. Make one con save with advantage, because concentration on Wolf Thorns.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, you're fine. Still up.
so Scorpio says, "Are you with those assassins?"
What, you mean those creepy dudes lurking around in the woods in the hooded things? I mean,
That
they
could-
bought some hash off me, but that's about it.
You,
It
we
could be your-
thought you were
it could
an
be your-
assassin.
What?
He
Thought
said,
you were an assassin.
"Yeah."
He thought you were an assassin.
Hmm.
That's what he said.
Buuddar is just trying to invent a way to not touch the thorns, but still get over the wall. So he's he's taking a minute.
Don't you have a boat on your back?
No, it disappeared when they fought corpse.
Ah,
Yeah, it got sucked into a black hole and crushed into dust.
because then
Yeah.
you could like just take the boat in front of you and like just walk through.
Yeah, you could.
Or just set
Yeah,
the
and if-
boat up in such a way that I can walk up the boat instead of touching the wall.
It is
Yeah.
20 feet high, so that would be a pretty fucking big boat.
Well, if it's a boat that can fit multiple people, it's kind of
Yeah,
big.
you have to spend like 4 turns just to climb up.
Well, I can move 30 feet. Yeah, I guess.
And you have
would
base.
would I know
for
where the
15.
camp of the assassins are since I like sold shit to them?
Those they're looking for, no, but you had some of his. I'll say it was some of his spies that bought hash from you, so you know where their secret hideout is. Because you have a ridiculous perception.
So why are you guys fumbling around in the woods looking for assassins and shit?
We're not. We're looking for.
I'm
food.
talking to Buuddar now.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Scorpio still understands.
yeah, he would still say, "We're looking for food. But assassins are after us." And Buuddar would go, "We're not." That's all he would say.
Looking
But for
for
some
food or
reason,
assassins?
Scorpio's more willing to share information. He's not as smart.
Well, I have to be pretty honest with you, man. From my point of view, you kind of seem like the fucking assassin. So I'm guessing you still want to buy any hash or weed?
Scorpio goes, Is that food?
I give Scorpio a little piece of hash.
Drug scorpion. Fucking do it.
He looks at you and he goes, "Is this food?" Before he eats it.
Well, if you put it in edibles, then kinda, yeah. Don't eat too much though. I give him like a super small piece.
He just
I don't
takes it
wanna
in his
hurt him.
claws and he believes you, so he eats it.
Make a con save.
He has +2, but he rolled 7 total.
High.
He's high.
So he
He
just
just.
he just falls flat on the ground.
He's still alive, but he's high as fuck.
So where are
I
the
pick him up.
hunters that I came with?
I
They're like
pick
they're
him
like
up and I walk
scattered around. 'Cause
closer
they're
to the. I pick him up and I walk closer to the thing that I made. So your little buddy is sleeping. I'll just put him right here next to the thorn so nothing else come get him, you know, like hawks and shit. They like to eat little creatures like him. Well, guess I'll maybe see you guys around. I still have a lot of work to do in this parts of the woods. Fucking trees are fucking annoying, man. and I'll just start walking away.
So he's here, I guess.
Yeah.
He has
So,
blood filtration, so it stays up for 10 minutes.
so question: how long has Buddha been? Has he been walking when
I'll
hunting?
say, unless Buddha tries to stop him as he leaves, 10 minutes past the wall disappears. I don't know how far would you have gone, Privet?
I wouldn't have been running.
Actually,
I would have
before
just
he
been walking.
before he left, I can cast spells through my beast, right?
Yep.
Scorpio can see
Yeah,
him,
but
right?
no, he's not. He's knocked out. He's high.
No,
At the
but
moment he's
before
high.
that is what I would have wanted.
Let me read the feature real quick.
Because I
If the
just would have
spell's
wanted to
target
cast
yourself,
Hunter's
you
Mark
can
on
also
him.
affect your beast companion within 30 feet.
What?
So you
Sorry?
get cast spells. Beginning at 15th level, when you cast a spell targeting yourself, you can also affect your beast within 30 feet. So
Oh,
you can't
okay.
technically cast spells.
Okay. Never mind then.
You share spells with him, basically. If you cast invisibility on himself, it would affect him too.
Because I would have wanted to cast Hunter's Mark on him, but since I can't do that, that's fine.
I just
I'm not
misunderstood.
running or anything. I'm literally just walking.
It's been like 10 minutes. You're pretty far. But those are pretty big, so.
And
So the
heavy.
wall disappears around you, Buddha.
Okay?
Scorpio is laying unconscious, it seems.
I just pick him up, put him in one of my pockets. And then I look at our hunter companions.
Yeah.
And I go,
Actually, let me roll one of them and follow them. Yep.
so I see that
Back to
one
my
is missing.
camping site, I guess.
See, one is missing. I'll roll a freaking stealth check for you. But they're hunters, so they're pretty good at it, and they're probably rangers too, but they don't that high level. I'll give them +10. 20. You can easily detect them if you look around. But
Maybe.
And the thing is, you told the
Nope.
important information to Scorpio, and I don't have Speak with Animals on right now, so... so I have no reason
I thought you could speak the language of your beast constantly.
no, he still has to
Oh.
speak with. It's still an animal. It's just you that can do that because you're verbal.
And high all
that
the
too.
time.
Oh, nice.
So I
So,
start... I'm not very good at it, but I'm gonna start looking for tracks and ask one of our more skilled trackers to help me. And I'm going
Before
to
you
help
do
him.
Before you do that, the one that you don't see is there, message you in your head because you have like communication stuff. You have people to make stuff for you. I'll say you have a sending stone to them too when you're hunting.
Okay.
I found a guy. He's just making plants.
I guess I would be sitting at like my camp now, maybe roasting
It
something.
has a small campsite, but it doesn't seem to be dangerous.
Well, the people who joined our group and then caused havoc didn't seem threatening at first.
This guy seems far too chill to be evil.
Can I make another perception to see if I can
Sure.
see the ranger? Is it the same as stealth?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. Got him.
Yeah, you hear a voice in the back, like you see a guy hiding in behind the bush. Like there's a halfling. There's a kind of chilling behind the bush.
Halfling. So, little guy, you want some food or just gonna stand there gawking?
He's bothering me. uh, are you a friend or foe?
I'm none.
Would you kill me if I approached you?
Well, if you're highly allergic to rabbit meat, then maybe.
This
No
guy's
wonder
cool,
we
Buddha.
weren't finding anything. He hunted them up.
This guy's cool, Buddha. He's cool. He just goes over to you.
I had him like a drumstick or whatever from the rabbit I'm cooking.
I just sent a message back to him. Just keep an eye on him.
You're damn good at making rabbits, I'll say that.
Just need to make the right spices, and then I'll use Druidcraft to like make a small like bushes with spices appear.
You can do that. Yeah.
Couldn't
but
he
the guy
just,
gives you.
couldn't he just like
Here?
make cinnamon with Druidcraft?
He could. Technically,
Things like
could.
that.
Well, cinnamon is from a tree, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you could just
yeah.
summon bark in your hand.
But yeah,
Which is
the guy
what-
gave you a rough location where he is, if you want to approach him.
Well, if he's not attacking you, just keep an eye on him. And I will continue the hunt.
Nern, you
Yeah?
keep flying.
But you
But
don't see
you-
the thing.
You don't see that. You still don't see the big dinosaur anymore.
Where's the big dino? No big
You don't know
dino.
Technically, you don't know it was a dinosaur. The big
Yeah.
thing.
No big thing. Okay, Nern goes back, just turns around like, no problem, our problem is gone.
Right, you go back to the compound.
Mhm.
They can do that, but you have one thing that will happen to you
Mm.
simultaneously. You go back to the compound. One of the messenger people hands you a letter.
Takes letter, just opens it up.
It's written in Draconic,
Nern can
which you
read
can't
that.
read. And it says, "To my favorite Nern."
No.
Oh, I am currently nearby where you live and would like to meet you.
Hot singles in your area.
And it says sign. It says mom, but it also says in parentheses Iris. You
Nerd just
recognize.
Yeah, Nerd just start.
And it says a rough map drawn from the compound to where she is.
Yeah, Nerd just goes over to his hidey hole. Just if anybody's watching, they just see coins flying all of a sudden, just started piling up.
Some of the other kobolds just look at you.
Because Nerd is currently excavating his own den, like taking this with me. Because mom.
Yeah, that was a rough map. She taught you to read maps and read and write and all that
Mhm.
stuff. So. Yeah, you know where she is.
Nerd just take all his belongings, like gift for mom.
Mhm.
So yeah, he takes it all with him, just heads out from the compound, all is lonesome.
Okay, it will take roughly 2 hours to get her. At full sprint, I'll say 1 hour. Which I
Yeah.
assume you would.
Nerd just goes super speed. Well, with the mount he's carrying, he needs to be careful not to topple over.
I also said come alone. So you can't bring your friends, basically.
So it would take Nerd 2 hours because he needs to be careful not to topple over.
Yes, but you're super fast, so
Mhm.
that happens. I'll say Buuddar meets up with the ranger, which is currently eating rabbit with the furbolg.
I just said we continued hunting with the rest of the group.
Gonna grab a
Then
drink. I can still hear you and such.
I'll take Nerd's part first, if he just
Okay.
went back up. But you're getting a drink, you can hear me, so.
Yep.
Yeah, you grunt your location. You are there. You know you are there, because you read on a map. You don't see a location.
Nerd holding it up, starts turning it out. Did Nerd read it wrong? No, Nerd did it read wrong.
You look around. I'll roll the perception for you since you're not with the computer at the moment.
And I'm still loading in. Yes, my even slower. Ow.
You're on that once, you don't notice.
But
When you get grabbed, you feel you get grabbed and pulled in somewhere. And you're in a... seems like a campsite. See one fairly big tent. See more fancy than the others. See two smaller tents. You see a brass dragon, a half dragon, and a red half dragon. With weapons. They look familiar.
The cooking.
And you see a board getting cooked, and we have like a small bench with 2 plates.
Yeah, Nerd doesn't know if he should trust yes or no. He got pulled in, but that's it.
You have fucking just looks at him. Ma'am, he's here. You see from the big tent, a familiar brass skinned, dark brownish red haired, very tall woman.
Yeah, before she even gets fully out, this Nerd just like jumps her. Just hug.
Yeah,
Jump,
she's
hug.
like,
Hi, Mom.
oh, I missed you.
Missed you too. Got your present.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Got lots of shinies.
That's a lot of shinies. Well, I got your
Yeah.
presents.
Yeah, it's about if I were to convert it all into platinum.
Took all your money and gave it to her.
Nerd loves his mom.
He
He
has,
took
a
all his
tat-
money.
he has a tattoo on his arm that's a heart with mom on it.
I wouldn't argue if he had.
No, it doesn't say mom, it says mommy.
Do you want to know how much platinum Nerd's currently carrying on this?
Sure. She's pretty fucking
35,
strong.
35,000,
35,000?
260.
No, that's a lot.
Nerd help people hunting dragons, so Nerd got loot.
You don't have to give me all of that. I have a huge hoard at home.
Okay.
You know that.
How
I
about
take some
mom?
of it.
Okay, how about mom takes 20,000?
You don't want anything for yourself?
He gives her 20,000 and he keeps 15,000 of it. It's still a lot of platinum.
She grabs it. Just a rift opens next to her, and she just takes it in there.
Throws it in.
Yeah, now I have a whole number I can actually keep track of.
Sit down, nerd.
Nerd just sits down.
Don't mind the
tell him-
guards. They just you know your master is picky.
Yeah.
Always want to protect me.
Yeah. Nerd ate paper that said was going to be contract to her and master, but Nerd was like, nope, not doing that.
They'll probably get a new one, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's quite angry lately.
Yeah, then Nerd will eat the paper again.
I wouldn't doubt it. She got a motion for the guards to go into her tents.
Yeah, Nern is just like mostly just clinging to her because missed her.
Hey, she like has you on her lap, kind of ruffles your head a bit.
So what has Mom been up to?
Yeah, you know, usual. I got an egg.
Egg.
It's not here because
I know.
Chirrut would get pissed.
I know.
I could kill him, but I love him.
Yep. Oh, Nern also died.
Again?
Start counting.
And died. And died.
Nern died maybe 15 times since he left. Quite less.
Nerd. You know I hate when you die.
I know.
Tell her about being a zombie.
Pelora always get moody when I revive you. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just gets moody.
Cause Nern is stress ball.
Tell her about being a zombie.
You go.
Nern doesn't remember that.
Well, we would have
No,
told
actually,
you
no.
that happened.
You were a zombie for a couple hours, nerd.
Oh. Nern was also undead for a few hours.
It's gonna immediately checks you. You're not undead now.
Not now, no.
Have you
Because he
gotten
was
stronger?
Nern.
It's gotta checks your body. You're slightly taller than last time we saw. It's been like
Mhm.
3 years.
Yeah. Without the belt, he has a full on 20. Nern has gotten a bit stronger. Still
Good.
his mom's belt. Just holds it up.
No, you kept that. That's very
Oh.
sweet.
Always. Als een stufje of mom.
Just kind of giggles a bit, saying it's a makeshift dragon.
It's like fully handmade by Nerd.
That's sweet. It needs some work, but that's sweet.
Looks like mom if she's very, 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 very tiny.
I'm very, very, very much bigger than that. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, the gifts. Well, eat while I get your gifts.
And Nerd just takes a piece of meat, starts eating it.
Very good cooked boar.
Mm-hmm.
She gone for a couple minutes. Comes out with a small bag. Probably a bag of holding. And she hands you 2 potions.
2 potions.
No, three potions. 3 potions.
Oh, 3 potions. Different potions, same potions.
Different.
Okay then. 1 potion of
Heroism.
heroism.
1 of possibility.
Possibility?
Yeah, it's basically like a luck potion. You can reroll 1d1.
Let me.
And the third one looks familiar to one Consulate is carrying around, just slightly adjusted.
Mhm.
A
And what-
vest. Seems to be kobold-sized.
Oh, these are 3 potions.
Yeah, 3 potions. The one looks familiar to what would equal a potion of invulnerability, just slightly modified.
Okay.
You've written down the potions.
Yep.
A vest that it looks like it's like a small black vest, has a white dragon scale scarf on it.
First read.
As he hands that to you, this will help you now freeze your life out when you're in cold places.
Oh yes, Nern has been to cold places. How is that?
It's gonna takes it on you. I assume you allow her.
Yeah. Nern fully allows it.
You
Oh, it-
immediately feel like you're not cold-blooded anymore. Like immediately.
Oh, feels nice.
And
No,
one
it's
special thing, just because you're my favorite,
Hmm?
and because Big Blaze is idiot,
Yeah.
she hands you a belt of Storm Giant strength. Slightly modified as well.
So there's a 29 now.
It's a bit stronger than the one you have, but I want you to be safe.
Nern will carry both belts.
You can only use one.
then he uses Storm Giant, but also carry the Fire Giant underneath it.
You're free to keep it, but you can only have one active.
Nerd knows. But he carries because it reminds him of Mom.
Just smiles and kisses your forehead.
Nerd just hugs.
So what have you been up to?
Adventuring. Also,
You killed any people?
lots.
Any bad people?
Yes.
Good.
Mostly.
They
Very,
deserve it.
very bad lizard.
Very bad lizard. Okay.
Very bad lizard man. Also just starts pulling out all the weapons he has. Has this, has this, has this, has this, this.
Where do you carry that?
And there's cloak.
That's a big cloak.
It is.
Show her the pipe
Yeah, the
that
vest-
can fly.
For a description of the vest, it's just a sleeveless black and green vest with a large white dragon scale scarf. It gives you immunity to cold damage and cold environments, so you don't feel the cold. And if you are a cold-blooded creature like kobolds are, you don't feel the effects of being cold-blooded. You're basically like a normal person. The adjustments on the belt, once you're attuned to it, in addition, you're immune to lightning and thunder damage.
Hold on. I need
In
to
addition
edit.
to it. Yeah. It's like, actually, unless in GM thing, you can read that.
Thunder and lightning. What is
Yep.
the other edition?
No, or it has like it looks the same, just has 2 gems on the shoulder pads. That gives you the thunder and lightning resistance. The enhanced invulnerability potion. It lasts for 1 hour instead of a minute.
God damn.
And the potion of possibility basically it just look like clear white liquid. It looks like water.
Yeah, let's
You
you
get-
roll 1d20, you said.
You get 2 luck points basically.
Ooh.
That lasts for 8 hours in total. So once you spit out or then you haven't used both of them, they'll just vanish.
Mm-hmm.
And basically works how luck works. Well, you don't get the 2 points you can give disadvantage. Basically, you can re-roll d20 rolls.
Only reroll d20 rolls, so can't give disadvantage.
Yeah, the only thing that needs attunement is the belt. The other things you can just wear. But you'll feel cold blood immediately when you take the vest off.
Just Nern just like put this vest up and just like Nern has now very Mom made this, didn't she?
It did. I had to kill a white dragon for it. Man. He was a piece of shit. So.
Yeah, Nern just stands up and just lifts her up. Cause still 25.
You have 20 strength base, and in that form she's pretty light. So you can. Well, she's still pretty heavy, but yeah, you can carry her.
Yeah, just lift her up in a hug.
You have gotten stronger, haven't you?
Nern has.
You should lift you up and kiss you a lot.
Yay. Oh, what else would he say? Oh, Nern also this, just sits on Pike, starts hovering in the air.
She kind of pops her wings out, kind of flies after you.
He's just hovering, like light hover above the ground, not like
Yeah,
flying.
she's like slightly hovering too. Have her wings like slight flapping behind her.
Nern can fly now. Using a spike though.
They're as fast as me though.
Nern is very fast in walking.
So am I.
40 feet?
I can move 60, but I'm pretty big in my actual form, so
Yeah, that's fair.
you know this is her human form.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Her dragon form is way bigger.
Nern didn't tell anybody Mom. Anybody about Mom.
That's good. And just in case, if it ever happens and you come back home, be
Mhm.
careful.
I
Big
will.
Blaze is very angry all the time.
I know.
Like literally from he wakes up, he's just angry.
I know he likes to throw Nern around. It seems to help.
Big Blaze is your rival kobold.
Oh yeah,
That's also barbarian.
oh yeah. Big Blaze. He's stupid.
But he's gotten a lot stronger too.
Oh,
I think
no.
I think Shirad is spoiling him.
Spoil.
No, he can't kill you how he kills you all the time. So
Yep, because Nern can only do that. For some reason, Nern is just. God say, Nern, you go back.
well, oh that too. She hands you a little symbol with a sun, which you know is the god she follows because you know she's a cleric as well. Keep this close. Don't lose it.
Okay, Nern will.
It will help you on your path. Maybe
Okay.
he will not be angry the next time you die.
Okay.
If you die again, which I don't hope.
Nern can't promise.
You know, I hate to revive you all the time.
Oh. Nern can't die.
She's like, you're joking, right?
Well,
Everyone can die.
well, if Nern is very, very angry, then he can't die.
Hmm. Okay. Kind of sits down next to you.
Yeah, just Nern sits by, just leaning in.
She pats your head. Well, I can't stay for too long, cause
Nern
Annie is
will.
already nagging. What is it, honey? What the fuck did the place do now?
What did Big Idiot do?
So you gotta stop you from talking before you talk.
Yeah.
Because he can hear you through it or something, and he will get pissed then.
Yeah, maybe. Just like quiet, Nern is quiet.
Okay. I'll be home in a few hours. You better not have broken the egg. I'll kill you then. Good. As you stop talking.
So what did Big Idiot do?
It broke your bed. Again.
Ah, not bad.
He almost broke my bed too. I just burned him in the face. He regretted that.
He deserved that.
He did.
But Nern should get going as well. Mom should get going back as well.
Yeah. And if you hear my voice in your head, you're not crazy. It's just me.
Okay. Just hugs her.
Yeah, he hugs you. Snaps her
Yeah.
fingers. The whole thing just vanishes.
What?
With her and everything, and you just stand there.
Yeah, Nerd just grabs everything that he has and just starts heading back.
Hmm.
With his new gifts as well.
Yeah, you need that tune to the belt.
Yeah, that's something he will do.
Do you sit there for an hour and tune to it?
No, once he's home.
So, Mr. Furbolg, you're being with the ranger.
How long has it been? Like, have I managed to do my hunting?
Yeah, you've done your hunting. It's been like 1.5 hours or so.
So did I complete it? My hunting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did the guy not return yet?
Nope, he has not returned yet.
Okay, I'll go to the general area where he said he would be.
Yeah, you see him just shit talking with the Furbolg, basically. Smoking weed.
I'll re-up my stealth thing, and I'm gonna stealth there, to be fair.
Okay, so you spend a minute taking the extra stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 40.
That's pretty good.
Do you even want me to roll?
Yeah, roll. You can still make it. No, wait, if you roll a natural 30, you can't make it.
30 plus
He
10.
has yeah, so 40, so yeah, you can't make it.
Highest I can get is a 31.
Yeah, you don't notice anything. You're just smoking weed and eating rabbit with the other guy.
Now that I can see him, I will use my detect thoughts.
Are any of the trees telling me somebody's close? Or plants?
Nope, they're being dicks.
Fucking dicks.
Now I use my detect thoughts.
What's your surface thoughts at the moment, Preben?
Remember, he's
Yeah.
high as fuck.
What's your surface thoughts? If you because he gets that immediately.
Fuck this, some good hash.
Okay. Okay, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. I will attempt to dive deeper.
Roll a wisdom save, Creeper.
Yeah, my save is 15.
You make it. Feel something enter your mind, but you're like,
that's based on my
probably a fucking
charisma.
3. Yeah, the book is based on charisma. So then it would be.
But I made the save.
I have 18.
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's a
on
15
that
on
one.
the
It's
thing.
on that is based on his charisma, not his wisdom. So he has a higher. mod.
Okay.
So I have an 18 in charisma, so what would the save then be?
What is your deep thoughts? What are you thinking, basically? Just well, not your basic think on the surface, but like deeper in.
I can actually probe to see. Can't I probe a specific thing?
You can try if you know of any other thing.
Questions to detect the presence. Yeah, it says that I can use it to detect the presence of creatures. I can't see, but I can't like probe them if I can't see them. Apparently. Where is it? It has such a long description. Target must make a. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something
What
it
is
worries
what is
over,
what is
loves,
all
or
those
hates.
things? What is all those things for you? What? Just repeat them, Matt.
Insight into your reasoning, if any, your emotional state, and something that looms large in your mind, such as something that it worries over, loves, or hates.
What would those things be for you?
I'm guessing the thing that looms a little over my mind is hope that little scorpion is okay. You're pretty fucked up. And then it's basically just like a list of what type of flowers certain trees once grown.
Okay. That is a good sign.
And he's high, so that's his emotional state, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You know that something's probing into your mind, by the way.
I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says that's
Before or
part of the
after
spell.
you get the thoughts?
After I get the thoughts, you know that I got those.
Oh. So I'll just
Well, you know, you don't know that it's me, but you know that something has gotten them.
In that case, I'll cast Dispel Magic on myself.
Okay, and the spell is a second level spell. I'm casting it at second level.
The spell is a
so-
third, so it auto cancels it.
Yeah. So it's gone. And I rolled a 4, so I don't get to cast it again. So, because that's part of my book. So I go,
Right after I cast Dispel Magic, by the way, I'm gonna like just whisper to the halfling. Keep your eyes peeled, little friend. Somebody's close.
Yeah, so damn trees again, isn't it? Always those fucking threes. They seem to be having a fun time, man. They're very suspicious of the threes.
The halfling is suspicious of the trees. I'm not.
He's very suspicious of the threes.
here's what I'm gonna do. Since he casts Dispel Magic, the spell ends. So the spell's gone. I am going to roll this. Oh, I rolled really bad. So I got a 23.
You can roll to detect him. Yeah.
You rolled exactly
You look
23.
around. You see hiding in like dirt and stuff, like the classic Predator Arnold type, like hiding behind a tree. You see the bugbear.
The thing that activated me to do that is I was attempting to walk forward to give him a flyer. I was attempting to do it without him noticing, but that
I just look at you and like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I just stand up straight as if it's been useless to hide now, and I just hand him a flyer, and then I just go back the way that I came.
What, you auto arrows?
No, I read your thoughts. No assassin would think of such mundane things.
It's all peace and love, brother.
So I did hand you the flyer if your character wishes to read it.
I'll read it.
Just a general off the compound who is where, all that stuff. Says the name of the founders. You don't recognize any of them because you don't know their name.
It also gives the rules and also gives that we are willing to pay for services, basically. So if you're willing to give us any sort of service, we are willing to pay, basically.
You guys have a dope shop?
I stop before I leave, and I go, we have alchemists.
Those assholes can't grow dope for shit.
We also have some druids. They have some exotic plants.
Druids, you say?
Yes. Because I actually set up one of the full orcs that was part of the orc camp as our druid leader. So, if you remember.
Does it say on the flyer what type of god you have?
It would mention Lestat at some point.
It says that we have a chapel, and it says who it's to because it
says chapel to Lestat.
Yeah.
What general gods they follow, you're not sure of.
No, but it says Lestat, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys run around killing people, but you're still followers of Lestat, huh?
Well, she doesn't like certain types of people, so she allows us to continue.
Oh, if they're like rapists or something, I'll probably kill them. You're just here in your head, Matt.
What?
Matt just hears and said, well, if they're rapists and stuff, I would murder them immediately.
I just
say chill people like that guy, so that's fine.
I just say it out loud. Such as rapists.
Yeah,
I'm familiar with Lestat. She's a kind soul. A little bit chaotic, though.
I like to have fun.
Is what I hear in my head.
Yeah.
I go, well, she's not for overindulge.
Well, I guess as long as you stop shooting at me, I guess I'll check out the druid placement. Maybe sell a bit of dope.
It's in the middle of the main building. We have a courtyard where we're growing our exotic plants.
Sure, let's go.
All right, so
Halfling's still staring at the trees. He's probably more high than you think.
And I turn back to the Furbolg as we're leaving, or if he's leaving with me. I don't know if he is.
I'm leaving with you.
Okay, I just I just look back at the halfling and I go, "Go find his way back if his training is worth anything."
He's very high, so he just stares at trees. Kind of stabs one.
Well, this would kind of be the ultimate test, though, because he got some purple kush.
You got the good shit.
Well, I don't know what that is. I'm
My
sure that
own-
our druids would be willing to grow it for you.
It's my own strain. That's why it's so fucking expensive.
It's similar to very strong hash. You just already had, man.
Weed. Purple
Yeah.
kush is weed. Hash is totally.
It's a very strong.
Er,
Plus, they has knowledge.
Tastes
She probably
Well-
smoked a. She probably smoked a few pots.
As long as you don't cause my people to lose their guard, I'm fine with you being around.
Oh, peace and love, man. You gotta start channeling the love, dude. I'm
Yeah,
not
do
really
that.
feeling the vibe.
Last I hears everything of this, and she just answers in your head, Matt, but you don't really hear it. Yeah, we need more love.
Oh, next time when you see a guy just in the middle of a forest, maybe just say hello like a normal person.
Well, have you had assassins after you?
I sold him a bit of dope, so I guess not.
Not
Well,
directly, no.
When you try to prevent people from being killed, there are insane people who wish to stop that. Wasn't sure how insane you were, but you were talking to yourself, so I had to
Oh,
be
it's
careful.
I was talking to Bramblewood.
Oh, well, I didn't know what you were talking to, so
And then he
I
got
thought you were
angry
just
because
talking
I
to
placed the
yourself.
fucking bush in the wrong fucking place. And then he got mad.
Ugh.
You know, can't just make the fucking flowers disappear.
We don't have any of your kind in our encampment, so maybe you can help us.
No,
improve-
furbolgs is not very common around these parts, so you have none.
Sure, I know the drill. I usually use disguise myself when I go into town for supplies and shit.
No, that isn't what I need. What I need is you to talk to our plants in our courtyard to see if they need anything that they don't have.
Well, if you have druids there, they should probably fucking know what they're doing, maybe. Depends if they're idiots.
Depends if they've tried.
I'm guessing we're talking and walking.
Yes.
Yeah, you walk talking.
Our lead druid is an orc. So their people are more warlike, so maybe they haven't tried speaking to the plants.
I'll say meet Nern on the way.
Hi.
You see a very, very tall man.
Mm-hmm.
Nern sees a very, very tall man. That's not Buuddar.
Just yeah, you just asked who you.
Hey, little guy. Want to buy some dope?
Dope.
Yeah, I got weed, hash, different strains. Literally just open, like, just dragging out the side of my coat, like, hey, you kids want to buy some drugs? And you can see, like, a shit ton of different...
Technically, nerd is close to. In Kobold, you're still a kid.
You're like a young adult.
Yeah.
Because you're adult when you're 6, and you said you were 13. So.
Yeah.
Dude, I got stuff that will help you with everything. If you have pain, if you have sleeping issues, anything, just ask, dude.
You're just a guy with a jacket that's like
Nerd is-
50 different freaking drugs on his side.
Yeah. Nerd just leads it to Buddha. He's strange.
But he's willing
I
to
kinda
help
like-
us.
Matt just hears in head. I kind of like him.
He's willing to help us. That's what matters.
Okay.
So, little guy, you're also part of the bathroom bashers?
Ah,
He basically asked you if you're part of the guild.
choose nerd.
He's
I
basically
said
asked you
also
if you're
part of
place
the bathroom bashers. I guess nobody caught that, but still.
you live. Baphomet Bashers.
The
I
bathroom
did. I
bashers.
did. Yeah, nerd
He's
was like,
saying
wow.
it on purpose that way, but yes.
Well, he's high.
Nerd. Yes.
You're counted
You
as a
just
member.
say nerd doesn't know. Yeah, nerd just asking what the hell does he say he doesn't know.
He's asking if you're with us, and yes, he is. Being part of a goblinoid camp, I'm sure that they've found their fair share of illicit
Yeah.
substances, so he's familiar with how people
Yeah, they have.
communicate in that state.
Yeah, you know that stuff. You just didn't touch it yourself.
Well,
Lame.
let's just get back. And I just lead him back, and I show him the courtyard, which we have. By the way, I asked for bamboo seeds and stuff a long time ago.
Yeah, that's there. It's
And
combined now.
sugarcane. And sugarcane.
Yeah, at this point in time, yes, it is there.
Okay. So we have a little
Oh,
garden.
oh.
We have a little garden
nerd
next
just
to
like
the
took
forest, by the way. That has that.
You're the one that's your private garden, right?
The one that me and the girls were growing, but now it's just the girl. So
Yeah,
there's a little
there's just,
patch that has very young plants for bamboo and for sugarcane.
Yeah.
So you see that first, since your character's interested in plants.
What are we going to say in Geo?
Yeah, Nerd's like jumping. Oh, Nerd got new stuff. Just shows him the new stuff he got.
Yeah, he is wearing a vest you haven't seen before, and he has a different belt than what he's usually wearing.
So you went shopping?
No?
Okay. So you made it yourself?
Nope.
So you got it from the Smith? He's never going to guess the actual answer unless you tell him.
Nern, you just hear it in your head. Nern, you just hear a familiar voice in your head. Are you okay? I sense disturbance.
Feel disturbance in the slur.
I feel disturbance in Nern.
Yeah, Nerd just literally out loud into the open just says, no, Nerd is okay. He doesn't know how the fuck it works.
Okay, good to know. Just checking.
I just look at Nern. Did you talk to an old god or something?
Yeah, you also see a symbol of a sun he has on his neck, on amulet.
Do I recognize it? Probably not.
Make a religion check.
I got a natural 20.
It's Pelor, the Dawn Father, the god of the sun.
Did you become a cleric or a paladin or something?
I can smite things.
No?
Then who are you talking to?
Mom!
He just stares blankly off into the middle distance for a second. Then he goes, I'm afraid to ask.
Well, then don't ask.
He just shrugs. As long as you're still able to fight, I guess it's okay. Putting people's fetishes aside, and I look at our new Furbolg friend.
Yeah.
So, this is my personal garden. We just planted these. So, but uh, the actual garden is in the main building. As I motion towards the main building.
Well, seems like most of the plants are pretty happy. Well, except for the sugar canes and the bamboo shoots.
We want warmth.
No, they're arguing who can grow the fastest.
I'm faster than you. I'm faster than you.
Guys, come down. It's not a competition. Just take your time. Dig deep with your roots.
Faster.
Drink. Calm the fuck down, dude.
You're just talking to plants. Nerd think. What would nerd react to? Just him talking to 3 or bamboo.
Why are you so weird? He's blunt as fuck.
Buuddar just
Yeah.
says to himself, says the guy who was talking to his mother a second ago. Why are you so weird?
Unless they just. Well, he must have come from somewhere.
Yes, I'm sure he was
I'm
birthed
talking to
from
Mom.
something.
Well, Mom is talking to me.
He doesn't say
Yes, that's
that loud
crazy.
enough for you to hear.
Oh yeah, then well, that.
Unless they hear it because you think it. So.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you guys are growing sugar canes. You know, it's pretty valuable to make papyrus out of, which is pretty goddamn amazing to roll joints with.
What is this cursed joint you're talking of constantly?
I just look at both of them and I go, we also wished to make sugar with it, but sure. We can
Can work for both.
we
Yeah,
can
no sugar can work for both.
we can once these plants seed, we can give some to you for you to use for your own purposes.
And I try to just point my finger at the ground and make a sugar cane grow straight up into the air.
Yeah,
Don't need 'em,
definitely.
yeah.
Yes, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying, Prebid?
Don't need him, man. Why do you think I have so many different strains of weed?
It made a sugar cane grow fully
Mm-hmm.
with a flick of his finger.
Well,
Like not in your garden, like right next to us, like
Yeah.
just out of the ground.
well, suppose that is useful. Well, either way,
Yes.
I just motion to the compound and I show him to where the druids are.
Go around the back, go in the courtyard, see the orc woman currently growing some plants, talking to some people.
Mahalo, sister.
We even have some relatively exotic plants that don't grow in this biome.
Haven't seen one of your kind in a while, Furball.
Right back at you, orc. So,
Well, they're
what's
more
good
common
here?
than you.
Yeah, but the woods are a big place, you know.
That is true. It is a fairly big place.
So, what you guys been up to here?
Well, making the help the grand plants grow to make things look pretty and used for alchemical things.
You guys want to buy some dope?
Sure, how much? They're druids. Come on, man.
Depends on what you want, and I'll just open my
What
code
you
and
got?
pour all the strains.
They do it. They need a good kush.
And I've arranged them like that. The further down the code you go, the more experienced users. Like if you're a beginner, you have the top one that's not as high TSC, THC levels, and all that.
It
kind
goes
of
like to the top 3 of them.
Yeah, the most heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, if you're into the heavy shit, I also have some hash, and I open the other side of the of the coat, which has a shit ton of different hash.
The orc kind of. I like this guy. Looks at you, Buddha.
Well, he is willing to work with us.
Well, he doesn't like me. When we met, he shot me with arrows. That was
Oh,
kind of
he's-
annoying.
He's nice. He's nice. Don't worry.
Oh.
I thought he might be an assassin. He was talking to nothing that I could see.
He's 10'5", very furry, and wears wood. Does that look like an assassin?
I've seen assassins that are wearing full plate mail. Just because they
Fair.
call themselves assassins doesn't mean they're.
He'll just like,
Actually-
dude, and then he's like putting his hand on your shoulder. Water under the bridge, man. We're all just dust in the wind.
The orc just right at you.
Look, as long as he's able to help out, I'm willing to have him.
By the way, you should move that plant away from that plant because they're arguing a lot. They're swearing.
Really? But you got speakable plants. Yep, they're arguing a lot.
The mouth
You
on
just
that.
shut the
plant.
fuck up. You just has to-
And I'll walk over to one of our slightly more exotic plants.
Mhm.
This particular plant produces a hallucinogen. Our stealthier people like to use it as a poison on their weapons.
Hmm.
May be of interest to you. As I look at him.
I'll talk to the plant and ask how it's doing.
I'm fine. Just, hanging.
I can see that.
I'll say
So-
that it's like a purple flower that's in a
Mhm.
plant pot.
Yeah, just chilling here,
Hmm.
Keep taking my brothers, but they come back. It's a plant. There's no
clearly, man.
farm.
Morbid.
We also take its children elsewhere. To be
Yeah,
fair.
it took my wife last night.
So, do you want some help with the mutations, dude? I mean, kind of looks like you've been staling a lot. Probably the soil is old. You should move into new soil, guys, or else it won't mutate and get stronger.
Well, this particular one, regardless of what it's telling you, is actually relatively new. We're making sure that it can actually grow on its own. At least that's what she told me.
Yeah, but moving it to different Earth might trigger mutations, which might make the poison more. What's it called again? Potent. That's the word I was looking for. Kind of lost it there.
Oh, just the plant probably doesn't like this when I do this, but this is how we harvest the thing. Just sort of squeeze on the bottom of the at the tip of one of its leaves, and it produces.
I'll kill you. You just hear verbal.
And a little bit of poison comes out, and I just drip it into one of the little jars nearby, and I just hand it to him. Try it.
Dude, all you have to do to make the guy stop bothering you this much is basically just make more poison, dude. It's not that hard.
Mm.
And I tell
I
him to
should
try
do.
it.
The more poison from each leaf you make, the less he has to come to get more poison. It's basic math, man. 1 + 1 is 3 and all that shit.
Probably. I don't know math, so.
Plus one is 3. How high is that?
Higher than yours.
That's just how high.
He
What?
has a 13. He has a 13.
What nerd even knows 1 + 1 is 2?
But I
But yeah,
hand him the little jar, and I tell him
You have a
to,
little jar of poison. Tuur.
and I tell him to try it, as in consume it.
As in, drink it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I take out a blunt and I dip it in the thing and I light it up.
Yeah, man.
It's airborne now.
It's a hallucinogenic, so however you want to rule that
Mm.
in game.
Well, make a con save. 11.
I'm rolling shit today.
Things are starting to get weird, but you're used to this. Like, could have been better, but that's okay.
I only gave him a little bit, to be fair.
Yeah, it's like a very weak high, basically.
Plus, I dipped it in the weed.
Basically,
So that's why
what,
it adds mixes with the weed, so it's slightly more potent.
what
but...
my concept of that is that it gives them, it slightly disorients them, so it gives them disadvantage on attack rolls.
Mm.
So that's what he has right now.
Yep.
I like it. I mean, I wouldn't do it constantly, but it's not too bad. I mean, mushrooms are better.
This is for disorientation of your enemy. Somebody who
Well,
doesn't take this stuff for as much as you do probably would have a greater effect on them, cause them to falter in combat.
dude, if you want great effect, you should use magic mushrooms, man. They can't really fight when they're just laying on the ground laughing because the trees are turning into ice cream.
I'll take your advice on that. And I just sort of nod towards one of the alchemists who is nearby, and I motion for you to approach them. And I walk out of the room at that point.
Sounds like
I
someone
guess I'll hang with my people for a bit.
He's hanging with you. What's the rest of you do?
No, just stashing what he brought along with him to show his mom.
I got bad news, guys. I'm out of money.
Which is
He's broke. He just spent all his money on potions.
Oh, man.
Well, the next thing that we could do as a group is go to wherever that place is.
Daggerford?
Yeah.
If you want the artificer, you need to go there.
Sure thing.
I still remember that Red Dragon contract that for some reason.
Yeah, but the only one that knows the location is not willing to tell you.
Okay. I was gonna
So-
say, do we know the location? And I guess we don't.
No.
So
It didn't specify location, but Nerd knows exactly.
No, we don't know that.
that he's very unwilling to tell.
You don't have to force him to tell, but he might enrage them.
well,
That is like this pure rage.
I'm not sure if he'll like me for this, but I could get the information from him, but I have to get it tomorrow.
Oh, I see. Nerd would not be happy,
Tech talk.
and he would start a panic again, cause he thinks that mind flares are back.
Yeah, and you
Maybe.
would know because the only way I could get the information is by digging deeper, and if I dig deeper, you know that it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm gonna have to leave. I have work in
Okay.
the morning, so
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we're going for a little
Take
more.
care.
So.
yeah.
I work in the morning
Take
too,
good
so,
care, Bobo.
but I can go on for a little longer.
Yeah.
I have like afternoon shifts.
See you guys.
See ya.
ya.
See.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Alright. How long in game would it take to get to that place?
To Daggerford, like 4 days.
Sure, we could go there and come back. If you guys want to do that.
Because
Sure.
Because if we encounter a fight on the way, then that'll take up the rest of our time.
Sure, why not?
I have new books to do that, but I have to write in the stats manually.
Well, for now, you could just use your old stuff and then put in the new stuff when you have time.
Yeah, I use it when I'm have free time. I got 2 new books with like 600 pages of monsters. So
Here comes the 2 new books to fuck with us, right?
well, I did send a picture in the thing. So I'll add them at some point. They had some very interesting. I might use them.
Okay, so let's go.
There's Drill to Die for.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you're tuned to your belt, nerd.
Yep, he does.
Okay, you have a 29 strength now.
Nerd is super strong now.
And immune to cold, lightning, and thunder. Because of your
Mhm.
you wear everything. So
Is it a set bonus?
nope.
Nope.
The vest gives the cold immunity, and the belt gives both the lightning and thunder, plus a 29 strength. His mom has some skills. She probably murdered a bunch of people to get it, but
So what are you?
it's for nerd. She'll do anything for nerd. Almost.
But yeah, what do you want to say?
So what did you unattune to?
He's fire giant belt.
Fire.
Yeah,
Has he got storm giant now?
isn't it 2 more items?
No, the vest is unattuned.
Oh, okay.
It just gives him basically cold, doesn't affect him. That's it.
Mhm.
It's a simple enchantment. He just has to wear it. The moment he takes it off,
It drops.
like if you're in the middle of like the super north part of the Sword Coast and he takes off the vest, he will fucking drop unconscious because it's so cold.
Not immediately, because
No,
body
but
heats
you'll
slowly.
get really fucking cold. You'll get really really quick.
Yeah. Nerd all of a sudden turns into shaking straw the moment he does.
So we walk.
Start walking. I'ma roll some shit. See if you fight some shit.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll fight some shit. I'll just find some shit to fight. Where's Death Road? There it is. I renamed the map it just for you guys.
You know.
So
He
Jackie is
told us
not
so
here.
last time.
By the way, Buuddar, I will give you a potion that I bought.
What
Get
potion?
a potion of speed.
It basically gives you haste for free. For a minute.
So you should probably use that when they're fighting a big bad dragon.
Same downsides. It stuns.
I don't think it does.
It's no concentration, at least.
I'll say for the potion, no.
Okay.
This is a temporary effect and not something you just recast and recast and recast. If you have the
Mhm.
spell. So. Just find the creature. That was not what I was looking for.
So yeah. That road.
You're in death row. I just need to find a being to
Just a
murder you.
question.
Yeah.
Are we encountering this the same day or the next day or?
This is like the end of the first day.
Okay, so I'm still damaged
Mhm.
because I didn't heal myself.
It's a mere
Sure.
scratch.
Because I was
Can you
only
load shit?
I was only hurt 21 HP, so I didn't bother to heal myself because I didn't think I would need to. So, and I probably still won't. Let's be real. But that
Yep.
said,
That should do it.
and I took Dragonfly with us.
I assume you did. Oh. You see 2 weird creatures. One very weird and one looks like a tiger.
I don't see Death Road, by the way.
Oh, it didn't drag you over yet. That's true. Give me a second. I changed my map to it. There. Now you see it.
The fuck's that?
You'll fucking know.
Well, the big thing looks friendly,
Really?
and the small thing, well, that looks normal.
The big thing looks friendly.
Yep.
Really?
Have you seen a picture of that?
Are you
I have
sure?
It doesn't look very friendly to me.
I have a scorpion as a pet.
Fair.
You
So,
want to try and
yes.
negotiate?
We're trying to negotiate or one of them murder them.
Well, I'll
Yeah,
roll
'cause
initiative
it
just so
looks
that way it's there.
Because it looks so friendly.
It does.
He's your biggest friend, man. This is maybe murder you.
Well, it looks insectoid in nature, so yeah, it does look kind of
Okay.
friendly.
Okay,
So-
go ahead.
Ring over,
Um,
that sounds friendly.
So before they attack,
Mhm.
whatever they are, because I don't know what they are. My
Oh,
character.
one looks like a tiger, one looks like a gigantic bug.
Okay, this just looks like a tiger. It doesn't look like a person,
It-
humanoid
It
tiger.
looks like a humanoid tiger with like parts of it is like the parts of the stripes are flames.
Okay, okay. So for either of these things, does giant / fiend / undead apply to either of them?
Fiend applies to one of them.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to identify the one that it applies to.
All nature with advantage.
Because if I can identify what that is, that will decide whether or not I immediately attack. So, nature 16.
That is a Mordekash.
And
It
that
is similar to what is it called, a Rakshasa or something like that?
Yep. I'm familiar
Uh,
with Rakshasa.
They're similar to them, just more annoying.
Rakshasa are actually very interesting because their hands actually bend, their fingers bend the opposite way. So the back of their hand is the way that their fingers bend. That's just an interesting fact, right?
It's the same thing with this guy.
So instead of this way, they go this way.
Yeah.
It's basically a different form of Rakshasa.
Okay. And I assume this thing is it doesn't look as intelligent as this, I assume.
As
So
far as you can tell now.
So I assume that this thing is its if it's
No,
a
that big-
Rakshasa, yeah, we need to get rid of this thing. Like if it's similar to Rakshasa at all, we need to get rid of it. So yeah, let's attack. That's what we're doing. So I just go,
Nern goes first.
let's attack.
Okay. Angry nerd
Murder.
goes angry.
Nern. Yeah, you can reach it.
Meow.
Smack it.
Let's see. Purple whack.
Because the things that Rakshasas like to do is shapeshift and pretend to be people, and then get the actual people that they shapeshifted into to betray you and things like that.
Rakshasa are pretty interesting creatures.
Yeah, 30.
That hits. Jesus Christ. 45.
But the thing with their hands applies
Is your divine
to.
fury radiant?
Yep.
What's your
Okay.
rage damage?
I'm just gonna say this.
3.
When it comes to Rakshasa,
Oh, it takes double of
Okay,
the
good.
radiant. So it takes
20,
18
yeah.
radiant instead of 9. No, it did take 20 radiant instead of 9. Instead of 10. So.
yeah, I'm just
Good
gonna
tip.
say that for the Rakshasa, when they disguise themselves as people, their
Mhm.
hands, their fingers still bend backwards. So that's the telltale sign if you try to use them in a intrigue plot.
Oh.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, nerd does a bit more damage because his strength got increased to 9, so it's radiant
More damage.
flat damage. Yet so 4 more damage.
Yep.
So a 20 becomes a 24.
Mhm.
And doesn't that increase your chance to hit too?
Yep.
Yes.
At the moment, I think he has a plus 17 to hit with the Vorpal Sword without whacking.
No plus. Yep. That's indeed correct.
Plus 9 strength. 5 provisions.
Whack.
Oh, he's
He's
dead. Oh shit.
Is that? It is a big creature, but he's dead. You just jump up and cut his head off.
Well, that
Man!
makes the battle slightly
Vorpal
Easier?
swords, man!
Vorpal source. Wait, be careful with the barbarian. He's very sharp.
That's your turn, I assume?
So yeah, Nerd just sits down, just looking at the rest, like, finish him.
It's your headless bug.
Like, oh shit, these guys are strong.
So
That guy-
Rakshasa is a demon or a devil?
Devil.
Which
You don't
is-
know. Nerd
I'm not-
doesn't know, but our character is a devil, yeah.
Does my character know with my 16?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is a devil? Which
Mhm.
means that speaking Infernal might work since we instantly killed its pet.
If you think it was a pet.
I'll try it once. Go back the way you came. I've killed stronger than you.
Really, though? Have you?
I mean, and I look over towards Nern.
He's like ready to murder.
He just looks at Nern. He doesn't look scary.
He
Fine.
literally just killed his pet.
It
Like it
wasn't
was
his
a
pet,
joke.
man. It wasn't his pet.
Well, since it's dead, well, since he's not willing to negotiate with us, I'm just gonna attack him then. So, Hunter's Mark. Oh, I forgot the -5. So,
Minus 5
28.
both.
because I'm just gonna use the, and that hits. So,
Adam misses. He has a 40 AC out of both.
Damn.
poof, poof, and get rid of that, and then
49.
poof, poof,
51.
9,
poof.
51, 53.
I did
51,
Hunter's Mark him, by the way,
55, 57,
in case I didn't say that.
Yeah,
and 63 total.
He's still standing.
Is he bloodied or just hurt?
Just hurt.
That's fine. We still have killed stronger than him. And then, since I'm the
Sure.
ranger, I move back.
As much as you can on Dragonfly, or?
I order Dragonfly to move back. Oh, and... Boink!
Yeah.
Poof. Poof.
Miss.
That's unfortunate. But that's my turn.
Mordekash. Okay, let me see what he can do.
We can't destroy him completely on this plane, but he'll at least be sent back to where he came. If we kill him.
Okay, he used Chromatic Orb at Nern with acid damage. With 22 misses, I think.
No, it hits.
22? Yeah, that's just your AC.
It just one above.
So 10 acid damage. And he's resistant to acid at the moment.
I am.
He, yes, not you. The enemy.
Oh.
And a bonus action lights up his sword and goes over to you.
Meh. Already used the action, so
Scorpio gets an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
12.
Misses. You poke him. Doesn't work.
or miss him to poke.
And that's his turn.
Okay. I'm gonna haste myself. I'm gonna move up here. Up here. Does he attack me?
No.
I see. Okay. Don't take the bait.
No, he's saving his thing for nothing.
Hmm.
And he didn't want to use it on you.
Well, I'm gonna smack you.
And smack him.
Advantage. Because flanking.
Yup. Go fit. Yup.
I'm gonna smite.
You get extra dice. He's bloody now.
And reroll down those. Okay. That's damage.
Last one was 26. 24 on last stack. Okay, still standing.
That's it.
Well, actually, I forgot an ability he has. Your green flame blade and smite, unless you cast it at 6th or higher, doesn't affect him.
Like,
Huh.
So, he's immune to 6th level spells or lower.
This motherfucker. Well, wouldn't I know that on the first fight?
Yeah, you saw you hit the smite.
Plus, my hunter's mark wouldn't have worked.
You should have even more
Because
HP.
it's
It's first level spell.
impossible for a ranger to cast that high of those spells, so...
mm-hmm.
Impossible paladin too.
So, has Constant finally met his match?
So
Maybe.
only deal 28 damage then. Cool.
Yeah.
You know,
So he's
we can still
he's
kill
far
him.
from bloody. He's far from bloody.
Okay.
We can still kill him.
I just read his shit again and saw he had it. So.
Watch Noon roll a natural 20 now.
Just decapitated immediately.
It would be insane.
We can still kill him.
Huh?
It'll just take a little longer.
Hmm. Well, first I have to check one thing. Because your Vorpal might not even affect him.
Oh. But if he has legendary actions, then yes.
Yeah, it won't affect him. He takes 68 damage still, but because he has legendary actions.
Mhm.
But you wouldn't use a Charles to smack you in the face, nerd, so misses.
Misses, yes.
And he has to make a concentration real quick.
He has to make a concentration.
Be fine. He took damage from constant, and he has a spell up.
Okay. Well, Nern's turn. Well, Nern doesn't know Vorpal.
What?
I hit him twice.
Oh, you need another one then. He's still fine.
Yep. Since Nern doesn't know his Vorpal sword doesn't work on him.
That's true.
It'll still do massive damage.
It still does a shit ton of damage even if you don't crit. Okay, that's a bad roll on Divine Fury.
That's at 43.
Yep. He's blooded again. No, just not. That hits.
It's
Now
at
he
30.
is.
Now he's bloody.
Just Nern just like immediately like, you have how much health? Whack! What health?
So, Legendary smack Nern again. Misses.
Nern too
Buuddar.
fast.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
Scorpio.
Go stab!
Poof.
That hits.
And Poof,
That hits.
poof,
12.
poof.
Fine
And
as-
I assume he's immune to poison, but
This one is not. Mm,
so he has to
So-
make a save then.
he has to make multiple. He can credit on that. I also took his spell drops. Because Nern dealt 40 damage in one attack on him, so DC was 20.
So,
So that spell is used for a day. Okay. I feel bad now. And the con save is fine, so it takes half. So 21 plus 5 is 26.
Okay.
Yep.
That's just Scorpio. So, Hunter's Mark is useless. Poof. I don't have advantage, do I?
20 misses.
Poof. I need to
21
get
just
advantage.
hits.
Okay. So, poof.
27.
Plus
27. Minus
my
27.
book.
Minus your book. 3. He's still up.
It's the best book.
That's your turn.
me.
He bonus action lights up his sword again with a different energy this time. Mrs. Nern. Mrs. Nern.
Mrs. Nerd.
Yo, plus 12 to hit. Hit for fuck's sake. You're useless.
He rolled a 7, a 4, and a 6.
Wow.
You're just wasting his spells. Okay, Charles.
So you
Finish.
technically was immune to all spells
Sixth
under
or
6th.
6th or lower doesn't work on him.
All spells.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
So you-
unless they're beneficial to him.
So you need to cut higher
Or
than
if
6.
you choose to let it affect him,
So you need to cut 7th or higher.
which he doesn't have.
Hmm.
I think he has 1/7. No, he doesn't. He's
No.
level 12 in sorcery.
Yeah, because he's
Um,
multi-classing.
So Hexblade wouldn't work, right?
The Hexblade's Curse would work because that's not technically a spell.
Okay.
Wait, the Green Flame Blade does work as well, since it's cantrip.
Green Flame Blade is a cantrip. Hexblade's Curse is an ability from his class.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's just like maneuvers from a fighter or anything like that.
Mhm.
Then I would like to hex him with the blade.
He's Hexblade's Cursed.
Yes.
You take 5 more damage on each attack now.
Hmm.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, he adds a provision due to all attacks.
And I can't use damaging cantrips, right?
No, because it's lower than first level, so
Hmm.
you can't Eldritch Blast his ass out.
That's unfortunate. Okay. I will use haste action. Bless us.
Sure.
I'm too
Yeah,
far away, so just you guys.
I'm blessing Scorpio.
Okay.
Scorpio is there. Scorpio and Nern, you get a d4 to your attacks and saving throw.
Yeah, and I'm gonna smack him once.
For Scorpio, that is extremely helpful.
That hits.
Yeah, not a crit, so 11.
Yep. Still
Huge
up.
damage. Huge.
When his spells are useless, his damage output is
Oh,
lower.
and it's +5. So 16.
He is near death at that point.
Neat.
Nern still deals a million damage, so.
Whack.
And I need to
I'll
make a more
fix it.
concentration for spells. He's fine. He's fine. Yeah, he's still fine. Yeah. Yeah, these would 15. And on the last attack, yeah, he's fine.
Was Nern failed this 2 rounds just to hit him. I said nothing.
That hits.
33. Oh wait, I forgot the Divine Fury. Okay.
Poof,
You get 20 HP.
poof.
Nice.
Just like Nern like Nern did it again.
Smack.
Tip 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 tip.
I could have banishing smited you. But I never hit. I would have had more attacks. That would hit Nern. That would hit Nern. If he had another turn, he would hit Nern.
Okay, well, let's see how much damage he does.
That plus that. Half plus
Half.
plus a 5d10 on the first. Run command. Roll plus 24.
Still, Nerd is not below 50.
But it will still deal a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What happens for the next day? This is day 1, so day 2.
When we
Nothing.
wrapping up?
30 minutes or so.
It's near 2 o'clock here.
I can roll this, but I can get you to Daggerforge. You can start there next time.
Yeah, sure. Everybody okay with that?
Roll to see if we encounter something, and if we encounter something,
He-
then we can just
he
end
did.
it anyway.
It's nothing.
Nope.
For all the days.
Day 3. You find 20 gold. No, 100 gold in a pouch.
Woo! 25 each.
That's it. God damn.
Yep, that's it, man. Then you can Daggerforge.
Okay.
You're in Daggerford. She gave you an address for the shop. So I'll say you're outside the Everfire Smith and Tinkers.
Is that where you were starting next time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Outside the woman that called you up for maybe I have art.
Oh, I just realized I still had Preben's stream up. Oh well. You guys could have been bigger on the screen. But that, at this
Sure.
point, it's too late.
Sure.
Oh well.
Yep.